Make me sweat. Make me harder. Is that how that song goes?
I think so, dude.
Anyway, well done.
Welcome
Congratulations.
to 8 p.m.
8 p.m. on 5 FM.
No, we must stop saying 5 FM, dude. We keep on promoting these for no fucking reason.
Hey,
when was the last time you...
Dan Corder.
Yeah, he's good.
I will say that.
Yeah.
I used to listen to him in the morning. Now I just listen to like Oots tunes in the morning.
I was going to say, when was the last time you listened to the radio?
Long ago, actually.
A long time ago, I could still remember.
In a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack.
Okay, wait, listen. Answer my question, dude.
No, yeah. So I was thinking about this in the shower. You know, shower thoughts.
Yeah, you leaned over and told me this, yeah.
My boy. Radio stations were just the original podcasts.
They were, dude. Radio killed the TV star.
Yep. Motherfucker. Can't even take a thought seriously.
They are. It's true.
52.
Dude, I think podcasts found their like space in the world because
Of
talk
702.
shows. Talk shows started becoming a little bit shitty, right?
Or repetitive.
Yeah.
I think the problem is like public opinion. So you get valid public opinion, and then you get people that just want to fucking speak because they love the sound of their own voice, like us.
Yeah, let's hand it over to Albie on that.
No, yeah, but I think also talk
Dude,
shows.
why are you coming, dude?
Wow. Jesus.
Sound of his own voice, dude. Loves
Please
it.
don't listen to him. I'm not.
You also can't say that on the radio. Yeah. I'm just proving a point.
Yeah, but I was just saying that talk shows are also these nowadays like very depressing.
They are.
A lot of them
weird.
on the radio talk shows are very like.
What's in the box? Did you go to Monte Casino? Did you look in the fucking box? What did you see? I know I didn't go to Monte Casino, but it sounds like a handkerchief.
Yeah. It feels
It's
like
not.
a snot lappy.
It's not. It's a windscreen wiper.
From the car accident that happened 2 days ago outside Monty.
Monte Casino on William Nickel.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden it's like, ooh.
Oh shit, somber.
Yo, dude, that looks fucking jolling. Yes. Sorry, we were busy watching the T20 and there's a oak having a fucking jolly like he actually caught the ball for the 9th time.
Yeah, I fucking hate that, dude.
Yeah, that was close.
That kind of is literally, I don't know. I don't think I've ever
she's
seen
gone
somebody as white as that in my life.
No, you'll see through actually. But
They could have changed, they could have photoshopped that person to be absolutely anything. Like if they just edited a creature over that, I would tell you that was a white person that acted as that creature.
Yeah, looked like a little milkman, like a little milk dad. Anyway,
Okay.
how are your guys' weeks?
Good. Let's talk about the song you were singing.
No, oh yes, yeah. Make me sweat, make me harder. I
It's
don't know
not
if those are
harder,
the
dude.
lyrics.
I think
What
it's
is it?
hotter.
Yeah, harder.
Harder. Make me harder.
Harder.
What the
No,
heck?
but don't make me hotter, please, because I can't fucking deal. Yes, but well done to
Dude,
Tyler.
Yeah, I know you
Yes.
listen to the podcast. Thank you so much.
Well
And
done. If you do, somebody's just send
Congrats.
it away. And also, like, can I just say, like, this is something that I wanted to bring up, probably not this early, but while we're on it, South Africans fucking dominating the world
Everywhere.
at the moment, dude.
Literally everywhere, dude. Best
Grammys.
podcast.
Best podcast. Well done to us. High fives all around, everyone.
Yes, boys.
Yep,
Yeah.
there we go. Yes, man.
go.
Yo.
There's another
there we
person
go.
here.
Another 3. And then also boxing titles,
Yes.
was UFC titles.
UFC titles. We
Not
took.
fucking around at the ICJ.
No.
World Cup titles.
World
Well,
Cup,
I
yeah.
suppose that was still last year, but I mean, still okay. Let's say from last year.
Yeah,
World
but
Cup.
it's still
We've
recent
just been,
times,
like,
right?
On a
It's still
fucking
recent.
like
Bafana
Yeah.
did well. Banyana
load shedding
is
stage 1.
when
know?
Banyana is the WAFCON champions,
Yeah.
which is
Exactly.
insane.
And Bafana actually did a lot better than everybody expected.
A lot better.
Like, let's be honest, yeah.
People actually watch the game.
Exactly. Like Percy Tau and the boys. They pulled through.
Percy Tau. Yeah.
And shame, it was a really good game as
But it's-
well. And
it's-
just like unfortunate in the end, but they played really, really well.
A really cool outcome from that is that Bronwyn Williams is now the only human in history with a NCAP 5-star rating, dude. Because his safety is exceptional. That oak is fucking incredible, dude.
being the goal.
Holy shit.
So, fun fact, they mentioned it last night in the game that he is the only player to,
Save.
in a FIFA recognized tournament, stop 4 penalties
Foul.
in a row. Foul
penalties.
4 penalties in a row.
Yeah. In a
in a
penalty
FIFA
shootout,
recognized tournament, eh? That's fucking unreal.
Yeah,
And they weren't
like 8 of the Bafana players play for Sundowns, Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah, it's mostly a Sundowns
and
team.
then
And a couple,
and then three, and then I mean, obviously a few of them are other, but none of them play for overseas champ. Like
No, they do.
They
do.
oh, is there? But
Percy
also, I saw
Tau.
something that our team's worth was like $28 million.
Look, we also had
Whereas-
what's the homie's name? He plays for Burnley.
Yeah.
He didn't come out.
No.
He didn't come and play. He was like, no, he's gonna play for his
Stay,
club,
yeah.
which is. He was also our top goal scorer going into the tournament, so he would have been really
He would
good.
have been quite.
But not that our boys did badly, dude.
No,
we
not
called
at
on the
all.
keeper a lot, man.
No, they did really, really well.
Especially considering the Nigerian team has a lot of people that also play for Burnley Foxes, I think it is, or the Foxes.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Who
The
hell are
soccer
Burnley
team.
Foxes?
I'm pretty sure it's Burnley Foxes or something like that. Anyway. No, I don't fucking know. Anyway. Yeah.
Burnley's, yeah. Burnley, you got.
Well, then it's what Leicester.
Osimhen.
Leicester Foxes. Yeah, so.
Leicester Foxes.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what's his name?
Well, the fuck off Foxes, I don't know.
yeah.
Some team in England. Yeah, a couple of them play for
All of them.
For them, yeah.
Most of them play overseas.
Yeah.
Osimhen is like one of the most recognized strikers in the world at the moment.
But also, I saw like Nigeria's like worth was also like 350 million type thing.
Would you buy them, dude?
I wasn't talking like that. I'm just saying like the players, you know.
I don't know why that stumped you so hard, dude. You were like
Because it wasn't
calculating.
it wasn't a question.
Carry the one.
I thought you were gonna ask. To be honest, you should have sent me. You should have sent me the questionnaire
Actually.
beforehand so I could prepare.
But can I say that we knocked out the favorites going into the tournament because it was Morocco, right? Morocco only, I think
Yes.
they only conceded 2 goals in the whole of FIFA World Cup.
The whole of the FIFA World Cup, really,
Yeah.
eh? And we did dull them one time like that.
Yeah, we sorted
That's
them
well
out, dude.
impressive, actually.
It is. We did.
But the
we did
problem
well,
is, I
man.
think we were like relying on penalties too much last night. If you look at the attitude, they started really well. Then after that first goal, got a bit demotivated, and then it's almost like after we got that like equalizer, after
Which is
with
crazy
the
as well,
penalty,
dude.
very fucking.
They
lucky,
scored a
to be
goal.
fair.
We pulled it back because there was a
Yeah.
penalty
Very
challenge
lucky.
near the box. Yeah, crazy.
And in my opinion, it almost looked like they were like, well, if it goes to penalties, we got this,
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of thing. So it was almost like they were relying on penalties
Well,
too much.
The thing as well is when Ronwen Williams he saves 4 penalties in a row, you know you're going into that
I was about to
intimidating the
say,
other
yeah,
team.
To be fair, yeah.
Like I don't want to step up against a keeper that's now got the record for the most consecutive saves in a
Yeah.
FIFA recognized game. Like it's
Yeah.
insane, dude.
But now it's playoffs for third place, which I think we'll do well. I mean, we're playing against Congo. It's going to be a tough match. I think it's the Congo we're playing against.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so that means it's Ivory Coast, Nigeria final.
I love
then-
I don't know if you saw what Congo did before the game during their national anthem.
No,
They like covered their mouths and like made out with a hand like a gun to their head because all the shit going down in Congo, which is a very, it's an amazing political
Yeah,
statement. Like
shit,
it's in
that's
front of the
crazy.
world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
So hats off to them as well for using their position to
also-
talk about real issues.
Yeah, it's also very graphic. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Because, a
Had
lot
to
of
be.
people just don't sing the national anthem,
Yeah.
Whereas this is like graphic. It's like, like suicidal. Like, we might as well not be here because there's so much shit going on
Yeah,
back home,
Quite- like we've been told, like the interpretation I got from it is like they've been told to shut up,
Yeah.
otherwise something will happen, sort of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Crazy.
No, it is. It's unreal. But it's good. I mean, you need people like that to stand up for those things because it's fucking unreal. Otherwise, nobody does that at the
Yeah.
end of the day.
Crazy. I want to go back to Tyler though.
Yeah.
She's been
Tyler,
hanging
the
out with
creator.
Drake, dude, and
Hey.
I'm fucking worried, bro.
My boy.
I am worried.
Yeah, no.
That man has
Yeah, I
a
know.
fucking huge dong, dude.
Like you said, he looked like he was just trying to revive a fucking
Like
anaconda.
dude, he was trying to like squeeze a snake, like
Reticulated
squeeze the
python.
rat back out of a boa constrictor.
Hey,
dude.
give that fucking back, dude. Give me,
He's
give me my
choking.
hat
You
back,
got to
Jordan.
like get him back out, dude.
Give me your hat back.
He swallowed this
I'm
wrong.
gonna go visit Uncle Cracker.
Holy shit, dude! Like, I mean, I saw the shit trending, and I was like, I saw people writing about it. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna go and look at this. And there it was. It was on my just on my For
It
You
was just
page.
on the
or-
For You page.
Yeah, just
For
as
me,
like
I saw it on
fucking-
trending and I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to go search for it. If it comes by, it
No, I
comes
was on
by.
Twitter, dude. So
No,
Twitter,
but that's what I mean.
yeah.
It was on my Twitter For You page as well. I mean, not For You page, on my trending.
Bro, I was feeling so
I'm not
good.
gonna go.
I was feeling so good about myself that day, dude. Everything was going my way. It just felt good. Business was picking up. I had some really good meetings. Then I saw Drake's dick was like fucking abnormally large, and I was like, well, yeah, back down to earth we go.
Yeah, I don't need
fuck
that.
me.
I don't need that in my life right now. I don't know if Drake will, but you can ask him.
Oh, dude, I think he can fuck all of us, to be honest. He'll turn us all into like a kebab.
Like a human.
Hectic. That's a graphic fucking image.
But I mean, I don't know what else he'd do with it because there's no way it's like somebody can handle that shit, dude. He will
Fair
spoon
enough.
out the insides of somebody, dude.
Do you think Tyler's song is about him?
I think when she saw it, it made her sweat.
Make me sweat. Make it harder.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy's dick's big.
Okay, I don't know if I'll go look. I don't know. We'll see. See how I'm feeling.
Bro, the way you're holding that
Google it
microphone,
now.
you're pretty
it looks
ready,
like
dude.
you're ready. Go Google it now, dude.
Dude, it's bigger
Yeah.
than that microphone.
He 100% gets a headache when he gets a hard on.
Dude, he passes out. There's no way that guy stays conscious.
Yeah.
that sounds horrible.
Why are you shouting like that? That sounds horrible.
Just Google it quickly. There, go look on.
Just
your
go,
phone.
dude. And we want the live
Yeah,
reaction.
we won't look at your.
Put
your
that
search
that
history.
microphone to his mouth and just watch it doesn't go in.
Hey yo, suck it in like a wormhole.
What do I search?
Drake's dick, dude.
Yes, one. I just searched Drake and it says Drake meat video.
hey, Drake Schlong, dude.
Oh fuck! It's the first one.
Of course it is. What do you think it was going to be? Like a barbecue?
Why is it fucking an hour and 47 minutes?
Hey,
Bro, do you know how long it must take that oak to get that up? Probably an hour and 46
yeah,
minutes,
he was
dude.
actually just washing it and only got halfway, dude. Oh no, that looks like it's going to give you viruses.
This guy downloaded LimeWire, dude.
Yeah, but it's also, I've got an iPhone. You can't get
Go to
viruses on
go to
an
Twitter, dude.
iPhone.
Twitter is unhinged.
Yeah.
Twitter,
There's
you don't
so
need to
much
click
porn
on.
on Twitter. There is so much porn on
And
Twitter.
there's going to be a lot more after you watch
Can
this
I
video.
tell you
dude.
the worst, eh? The worst is
Oh, you like this, eh? All right.
I was busy scrolling through Twitter and Brittany as well. She was like, I don't know how you can use that platform. So I'm like, wow, what are you talking about? So she's like, it's just fucking porn everywhere. And I was like, it's not that bad. And then I'm scrolling all of a sudden, it's just like fucking ass. And then the next one is just like a dick because it's a comment or something. And then she's like, you see? And I was like, okay, fair enough.
Dude, you know what I'm
There's a
hating,
lot,
dude? You know what I'm
There's a
hating?
lot.
It's getting increasingly hard to curate your content that you're getting on Twitter. Because even when you watch a video,
Yeah.
you go into the comments to go, what the fuck is happening? What's the backstory? And it's just 20 irrelevant videos.
Yeah.
And some chick promoting her OnlyFans going like, oh, you know, I'd also ride a camel.
Yeah. Have you seen my leaked video?
Literally, dude. It's so thirsty,
No,
dude.
it's
It's
ridiculous.
crazy. Are you on
No.
Twitter, dude?
I said Drake video.
Hey.
Say Drake.
God's
dick, dude.
plan. It's God's plan.
Dude,
bro,
that guy was on God's plan. There's
Hey.
no way.
He's on his strongest soldiers list. Strongest soldiers for 2024.
No, that guy's
Also-
got no. That guy's not facing any of God's hardest battles, dude.
No, because he is God's hardest battle, dude. he's like the boss in the end of Elden Ring. Yes, that's a schlong, dude. Is the boss in Elden Ring, or Elden Beast.
Crazy.
But yeah, so I think for 2024 we can call it 2024 call for the rest of the world because I think
Yeah.
we're doing really well. I must say,
yeah, we've done really well in South Africa.
other than we don't have a biggest penis representative, unless somebody else, I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. We might. Fox and Hound.
Right. Fox in my way.
We've heard stories.
Yeah. Thanks,
heard
Levi,
stories.
for the inside info. My man.
Yeah, dude. What's if you had a schlong as big as Drake's, would you hide it that long?
You know what? I think the problem is I think there is such a thing as too big. Maybe I'm just saying this because I'm trying to convince myself, to feel a lot better about myself. But I think there is.
Mine's 4 inches, dude. But some people like it that thick, dude. I don't know.
Touch the sides of a tuna can, but not the bottom.
Not
dude.
the bottom, dude. No ways, never ever.
The chode. Chode Fluffsky. Yeah,
No,
I don't know.
I don't know,
Yes, as if it was that big, like you said earlier as well. You're like, you fucking have a free OnlyFans.
Jesus, fuck.
Yeah, look at that thing, dude. Look at that thing.
Dude.
I thought he was having a cucumber as a snack, dude. He was like, hey guys, just chilling with my cucumber.
Just sitting here with this aubergine.
Just sitting here with this fucking dog leg, dude. It looks like a fucking dog leg. You know what it looks like? It looks like a thing from, what's it, Yumi and Mary, or no, what was that?
Something about Mary? Yumi and Irene.
Yes, that's it,
Me-
yeah.
yeah. Me, myself, and Irene.
Yes, that's a me, myself, and Irene. When he gets that fucking white wrinkly sausage, it looks like a dildo. No, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a groot peel, that dude.
Hats off to Drake.
Yeah.
Like you said,
he takes it off, dude. He can take it off himself.
Take it off without his hands.
Yeah. But that's it. Like, I'm sure surely too big is like, there's a thing.
Dude, I would have so many tricks. I would have so many tricks, dude.
No, like, again, name 3 at least.
Bro, I would 100% keep it in my pocket. And like, you know, when you're carrying something and somebody's like, oh, do you have your car keys? And you're like, yeah. In my side pocket here. And somebody just grabs the tip.
Play croquet.
No, dude. That's so stupid.
I mean, like, jackass.
You want to keep it in your pocket, dude.
Yeah, just so that people like try and feel your keys and then they get a fright. Like
that's not allowed. That's illegal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Croquet,
between friends, between us.
Croquet, you can play in your.
Okay, I'd only do it to you, dude.
You can play croquet in the privacy of your own home.
I'd do it to my wife.
You want to walk around with your dick hanging out? That's
no,
not allowed,
not out, dude.
That is not allowed. Chris, that's
Stop
illegal.
shouting at me like that, dude.
I'm just telling you that's
Blink.
illegal.
Break.
I'm just trying to protect you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I cannot put my dick in my pocket, dude. So I'm safe.
Okay,
I'll never be able to do this,
I'm
dude.
just telling you, if you
I gotta have fucking long pockets, dude. My pockets should be able to touch each other when the pants are off. Like that's how long those pockets should be, dude.
Like the other night, I watched Jackass again, and in there they play baseball with what's his name, Chris Pontius's penis, and he like swings it around and fucking hits a little baseball. He travels pretty far. Dude. But like you could do that. You could play beer pong with your peen.
Yeah, but
like
you can't just take your dick out like that, dude. No, I'm talking tricks, dude.
Okay.
I would do something with a Pringles can,
Flip
dude.
cup.
You two need to sort out your shit about whipping your dick out in public. You want to play beer pong with it in front of all those people?
No, but everybody would know you.
Where do you play beer pong and how often?
Oscar, we
I just go
beer
to
pong tournament.
Yes.
And
yeah, but you wouldn't do it at a tournament, dude. You just do it amongst friends. You
don't-
do it at
I
a
don't-
family
I don't
event.
trust you guys. You want to put it in your pocket and walk around with
You
it?
could do it at a family event.
You want to go through like fucking Clearwater Mall with it in your
No,
pocket?
I didn't even say that, dude.
Take your great grand and be like,
Hey, who wants a Pringle?
yeah.
Here you go, dude. When you take the top off, it's like
Who wants
There's
to watch
like those fucking peanuts, yeah, those, like those scary peanut things. It's like, who wants a Pringle?
Who wants to watch Dune 2?
dude, that's what I do. I'd recreate movie scenes, dude. 100%, bro.
Anaconda.
Drone. June.
Drone 2.
Anaconda. Yeah. What else has long fucking cylindrical things? Twister.
Most porn movies.
Yeah, all the porns. Anything with Ron Jeremy in it. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Thanks for bringing up the topic, though, Albie. That was great.
You could also like try and do Interstellar. All the cornfields.
I'm pretty sure that's been done, dude. Interstellar. Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, what's that rule? Rule 34. If it's on the internet, there's porn of it.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. That means even one of you. One of us. One of us.
Oh, shit, dude.
Hey. Albert's having a frothy talking about Drake's penis.
Listen, Oscar, you said that you've got a really cool topic.
So,
tell me.
Fun fact. On the topic of martial arts in South Africa, did you know? That's what she said. Put that back.
Spat all my water back.
While we're on that topic.
Martial arts and kung fu. Dude, I literally just spat
all
my water back into my cup, dude.
You asked me what I'd do if I had a giant schlong. I'd use it like a nunchuck.
Man, dude, imagine. Yeah, but that if you catch the back of your head with that, you're done, dude.
Yeah, but if you catch the back of someone else's head, they're also fucking done. But the problem is you might hit yours and theirs at the same time.
That's the problem, dude. Dude, imagine. Let's stop talking about his dick, dude. Please, you brought it up and now you won't let it go.
Sweat, make me harder. Okay, anyway. So on the topic of MMA, I guess. So there is a fighting system that was developed in the Western Cape, specifically the Cape Flats and Pollsmoor Prison, called the Piper system. And it is apparently one of the most dangerous knife fighting systems in the world. So, like, people come from across the world, like martial arts and self-defense people come from across the world to learn the system in order to be like the best self-defense chums in the world. Because apparently, like, if you come up against the system and you're very untrained, even if you're trained, apparently, you're so fucked. So the whole principle is that it's based around one unarmed hand, so a knife without, so one hand without a knife, and one hand with a knife.
I know what you were thinking. It's just like one arm without a hand.
No.
Like one armed hand. So it's just like a hand attached to your shoulder, dude.
Okay.
One-handed combat. Yes. So it's
So
like
one
Krav
hand-
Maga sort of.
But apparently it fools even like Krav Maga specialists basically because they can't defend it.
Okay.
So the whole idea is that it's almost like if you look at like sort of, what do they call it, like drunken master vibes, where it's like very erratic. So it's very erratic. There's a lot of distraction techniques used, like a lot of subtle feints, like stomping, clapping, like clicking, stuff like that, to distract a person and disorientate them. And then there's a lot of, hey?
Is that not just gumboot?
No, you fucking fuck.
Motherfucker.
Yes.
No, nobody's putting like gumboots
Yeah.
and dancing in front of you to stab you, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine you get into a
No,
fight, they're
it's
like, come
like-
into the alley.
So it's like very, yeah.
These cool cats leaning against the wall, dude. Hey,
Yeah. No, so it's like
hey,
very,
cool cat.
very
Want to
erratic.
get stabbed, motherfucker?
We are the cool cats.
Cool cats.
So, like the whole idea is that it's very erratic, like very fluid or like unfluid movement, unpredictable movement, but
Like
also a lot of
drunken
like
master.
nice swapping, a lot of like coming in and then like backing out again sort of thing. Like it's very fucking weird. But yeah, I just thought that was very interesting that South Africa and Paulsmoor specifically is world renowned in terms of a fighting system.
So do you have to go to Paulsmoor prison to learn this?
No,
dude?
there's
That's a
people-
bit of a setback.
So this is the thing.
it's like, I
there's-
can't wait to fucking
so
get
there's
out of
a
here and
guy-
try this.
There's a
dude.
guy in South Africa who studied it. His name's Lloyd de Jong. He studied this system, and when he was doing like a clinical psychology study in Paulsmoor, so he was doing a psychological study in Paulsmoor, and he realized that there's this fighting style. Obviously, being a fan of martial arts as well, he then documented it and sort of like created this Piper system, basically.
He's like the Dana White of Paulsmoor.
Pretty
dude.
much, except he doesn't
Crazy.
make any money off of it. Well, not yet, I guess. But yeah, it's actually fucking intense. Yeah,
That's
very, very
crazy.
interesting.
Where did you like hear about this? Where did you see
Paulsmoor.
Yeah, at Paulsmoor. I went to Paulsmoor over the weekend. No, so my uncle Dieter, the one who supplies us with the eggs and the milk. Not your uncle, fuck you.
This guy.
Yeah. So no, our uncle
I still
Dieter,
can't believe he lays eggs and just milks himself
my
like
man.
that. Dude.
So he goes to Krav Maga and self-defense at Sunning Hill. And yeah, the lady there was telling them about it, and
crazy.
and then I was like, I don't know if I believe this. Like, I you know, like I want to, I really do.
Time to
Yeah.
research.
Yeah, and I did, and then I found this whole like blog post about it, and it's like talking about how it doesn't originate from Zulu knife fighting and Zulu sword fighting,
Because that's also
which was a
quite
tactic
prominent.
that was used to drive sort of the indigenous tribes down towards the Western Cape and stuff like that because of Shaka Zulu's reign. And then yeah, they were talking about how it's predominantly about adept knife use. It's very, very interesting.
That
I'll
is quite cool.
I'll send you that blog post so you can also read it. Yeah, if you want to. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
do with it what you want. You know.
Hells yeah, dude.
Okay, and you guys? Okay.
Albie, tell us, dude. Tell us something you've learned this week.
Yo, quite a bit actually, because I'm working for this marketing company. So obviously, just learning all their systems, and actually, what I did was one of the clients that we have.
You did one of the clients.
Yeah,
Oh, my man, dude.
yeah, just to get in there, you know. Yeah,
My dude.
just to get the contract sorted. Yeah. No, you fucks. No, there's a makeup brand that we are working on, and I have never done product photography before. So that is actually quite cool to play around and execute that, and it went pretty well actually. It was a lot of fun, and the pictures, everything came out really nicely. So yeah, that's my week. That was quite cool actually. Yeah, learning the different styles, and I mean, I knew the sort of theory behind product photography. You know, you need a lot of lighting, you need soft lighting, you need all that sort of stuff, different backgrounds, stuff like that. So actually putting that theory into practice and playing around with it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's very cool. I remember I saw that work that you did, and it was actually very, very cool. You're not under NDA or anything, eh? Okay. narcotics drug adults. That's what NDA stands for. Yeah, but I mean, it's a very funky brand, very cool brand. I like their branding as well, and I think you played into the emotion of the brand with their brand identity very well. Not trying to sell your work here for you, but if anybody's looking for a product photographer now, I was pretty good. I was pretty good.
On it.
On it like a bonnet.
Damn.
When you reach 25 minutes and 18 seconds, that's when you know, message me.
That's the precise time.
What's the size of your penis, Albert? That's the messages you're going to get. Hey there, boy. Do you want to send me some photos?
Show us your dick, dude.
Where does the dick go? We want to know.
So last week we asked a question and then I completely fucked up. So the question we asked was,
what did you learn this week that you fucked up?
No, what did I learn this week? Oh, man.
That you fucked up.
Yeah. I've learned that I fucked up. No, so...
Google Sheets hard. Brain bad.
No. So I learned a couple of things, dude. I learned... No, dude, not yet. So I've learned that, I don't know, I feel like we spend too much time on shit people, dude.
Yes.
So like
there's that TikTok you sent me. Where it was like, if for your future self, what would you tell your future self? And it's like, spend less time with dickheads.
Yes, yeah.
Well, dude, it's kind of like the way that
with your kids.
Well, dude, this is the thing, right? Because Rushka put it to me before. She was like, stop spending Ben time on those people, which is my son. And like last night,
stop spending time with Ben. What?
So
Excuse me.
So stop spending
shit advice.
No. So I was we were speaking about this last night on one of our group coaching calls, and Rushka pulled in there, and then I brought it up again. There's some people floating just on the peripherals of the community that cause shit for everybody. Yeah. Like
they floaties like a fucking turd that won't sink.
It's just it's a very weird thing. Like it's a weird obsession, Like normally if you and somebody don't get along, you just carry on with your lives. But they continuously try and I think they only exist when there's shit with them. So that's probably why they do it. Like I think they're incredibly talented people, but their hatred of people puts them in the way of actually producing anything worthwhile. So
I agree with one of those statements.
Which one?
The
fact that they let shit get in the way.
Yeah. They literally do.
They're extremely talented.
Yeah. Well, so what I learned was the story behind what Rushka was saying. So
yes.
Last night she was like, it was actually quite a hectic story because she was sitting arguing with somebody on Twitter, and her daughter grabbed her by the arm and was like, "Mom, when can we play?" Yeah. And she was like, she didn't even realize her daughter was there. Yeah. And then it came to that she was like spending so much time on people, shit people on the internet, and not spending time with her daughter. And she was like, And
it's also like, I think the problem is it's people that do it to elicit a reaction.
So they're trying to expose something that's not there. So they're trying to make you look terrible by trying to elicit this thing.
Like Rishka also sent me some like chat messages from somebody else's stream where this chum was like, "Oh, unblock me," and then she's like, "Oh, are you done being a dickhead?" And he's like, "Actually, never mind, just keep me blocked." And you're like, "Yeah, people like that, they're not apologetic. They actually couldn't give a fuck about your time.
Those are the type of people that apologize with a but in it.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, but
they don't even apologize.
No,
these people. It's a victim pulling thing the whole time. So. One of them, I'm just going to call her Poos, and like people will understand who I'm referring to. But she does this thing. She does this thing where she is incredibly, incredibly toxic, and then she pulls the victim card, and she's like a heavy narcissist. Like she's incredibly homophobic, transphobic, which is really weird with the person that she's like partnered with, because that person is trans. So like I don't think they both know that. So it's like, but she's incredibly transphobic to the point like I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of the receipts that people get. I've like moved away from this whole conversation for a really long time ago because I was like sick and tired of it. Like we're giving too much attention to people that, my whole analogy is that if we're putting food on their plates, who's going hungry? And normally the people going hungry are the people that showed up for dinner. So like those are the people you want to keep on putting shit on their plates. But this is what these people do. So this person one of them is constantly trying to I don't know. She's really projecting because keeps on like telling people what she's doing, but like making it seem like the other person does it.
Yeah,
so there's
but
a lot of victim shifting, and it's fucking weird.
Yeah, and I think the problem with it as well is that like it's only her way that's right, and she's not willing to listen to another person's argument.
No, but
and the problem
it's
is
like gaslighting, dude.
But you see, that's the problem. Is like even if you bring facts, like I did, I was like, you know what, I'm actually going to try to be nice, and then I realized everybody's actually tried to be nice, and this person just doesn't actually give a fuck.
No. And there was more stuff that happened today as well.
I haven't been.
No, it was privately to a mutual person that they're sending transphobic and homophobic things to in private. So
that's
a lot of this shit. And then the other person, we'll just call them General. That person is, dude. So I've blocked these people for a long time, and when I block somebody, I honestly do not pay attention to these people.
But also like.
But like I don't.
It takes a lot for you to block someone.
It takes a hell of a lot.
And that shows how shitty those people are.
So before I block people, I always like extend a hand and go like, hey, like if you want to fix this shit, like I'm more than happy to help.
A chance before you actually block them. Yeah.
No. So this second person blocked me. I don't know. Like it was really weird. But the whole reason why they got so upset was because I run a thing called the Community Champion, which is where the community nominates somebody.
I'm blocked by that person.
Yeah. A lot of people are.
I just went to go check.
Yeah. So
just to see what it was, and I'm blocked by that person, and also not followed by anyone that I'm following. So that's I suppose a good thing.
Yeah. So this person lost their shit with me because. So what happens with this community champion thing? The way that it has been structured is that there's a rotating group of panelists, like people in and around the community. Some of those include like representatives of brands. So like it's quite in depth and it's really well constructed so that there's unbiased in it. So
it's not
community nominates. No.
Really
It's in depth, man. I've been working on this shit since 2018.
I was about to say, yeah.
So it's this rotating group of people, and they don't know each other. They don't interact with each other. There's a group where they interact anonymously, so they can collate information and everything. Yeah. So what happens is the community nominates people. They get this list. They put it together. Whatever, they go and they check these people out, etc., etc. This person had blocked 6 out of the 9 people in that panel at that time. So obviously, these people couldn't go. Let's put this person up. So now. Like this person's arch enemy. Like I don't know. It's like really weird. I was friends with this person for so long. Like I can't even tell you. I've got some of her artwork up on my wall. Like I was friends with this person for a very long time. Yeah. Somebody I cared about, dude. Still do. Like weirdly enough. But the weird, like just because of that, because she couldn't be nominated now like I'm an enemy thing, and like to the point where she's trying to pull down all my projects. Like she announces tweets saying like, oh, this is a flawed thing, blah blah blah. Apparently there was something today about like a group of the same boring people throwing a frisbee and like saying that these are the same people getting work all the time. And like I want to talk about that, right?
But why are you fucking worried about our frisbee? Throw your own fucking frisbee. Throw a bone to each other rather. This is my biggest gripe about this is
the click.
Let's for example, the circle jerk and the click, I'll fucking address that because they use that term circle jerk. My whole thing is that if the Springboks are playing rugby, right? Nobody ever said you can't fucking form your own team. Or let's not say the Springboks at a national selection. There's a whole panel for that. Not that there's a fucking nationally elected panel for us selecting a community fucking champion. There we go. Welcome to the West Rand. Woesrand in your beck. Okay. But like my thing is that like
Lewis and his new Ferrari.
It's actually an Opel Corsa. Lewis and his Corsa.
2025 season.
But so that's my biggest thing about this whole thing is that like people act like you can't form your own fucking community, and if you want to start your own community championship initiative thing, do it.
Do it. It's great.
Do it.
Do you know how many celebration of people, the better.
But this is the thing. Do you know how many different fucking charities there are in South Africa that support the same fucking cause? It's because they don't agree with the way that somebody else is running that charity. Go fucking start your own then. This is my problem.
I'll even help. No,
but the problem is
I'll tell you how to do it. Like how
the reason
all the
why they
lessons
don't
that
is because they know they won't get the fucking support. So they won't get the support because they know they're shit fucking people. And
this is what they did, right? So they released this person put out a tweet saying, yeah, this is the failed system, and they should have so-called this and that, and we need to form our own. Like 3 people responded to that.
Yeah, like, but that's the thing. But because, like,
but
also,
it's just
as Oscar says,
building on toxicity, man. It's a wrong basis. You're literally doing something to replace something, and that's my gripe.
Yeah,
my gripe is like even today when somebody sent me. I don't even know if it was them. I can't even remember who the tweet was. That's like how irrelevant the tweet really is. But I don't know if it is this person. I'm sorry if I'm putting it on the wrong person, but. They like the whole thing of, we need other people, fresh faces, because it's the same people.
Yeah.
Do you know how many fucking brands are in South Africa? You don't have to replace people. Like there's so much work going around.
Yeah.
You don't have to replace people. You can also do it. And I want to point to this because today I saw that tweet and I was like, I actually want to check this out. So in the last month, right? What's today? Today is the
8th.
The 8th
of Feb, yeah.
So let's say between 8th of December and the 8th of January and 8th of Feb, right?
Okay.
I brought in a total of 272,000 Rand in campaigns to content creators in South Africa.
Yeah.
Out of that, additionally to that, I got 20,000 Rand for managing each of those campaigns like separately. That's not 9 creators.
Yeah.
In total, there were 54 creators. That's excluding product deals, like where there was trade exchanges, all of those things.
Yeah.
There was a whole bunch of other things that people did as well. There were a bunch of services that people got, sponsorships with like these crazy things. I can't say things because I don't want any praise for this stuff.
Yeah.
I just want to point out
it's Loveland.
But I just want to point out like that people are talking so much shit that they don't have time to do anything. Like I have not been paying attention to who's calling who a circle jerker because I wanted people to get work. I want people. My whole deal is growing the creator economy. So that's what I'm doing. 272,000. But that's how much I brought in. And that's in less than a month because all of that started on the 19th of January.
Here's a fun one though. The same people that are calling everybody circle jerkers are the same 3 fucking people every time.
Yeah, but it's a triangle jerker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, triangle.
They don't have enough to make a bigger shape.
Can't get the fucking geometry right.
Can't make a parallelogram.
But this is the thing, right? It's like they are trying to pull shit down while others are trying to build things up. I'm not saying that I do perfect things, and I'm not saying, hey, come and praise me. All I'm saying is
but
like you're forcing people to talk about results that you don't want to hear.
But also learn from your fucking mistakes. Like, oh shit, people. Well, I mean, the whole like key metric of the champions, community champion thing as well, is just how well they support one another. So if you're not going to support, like me, I know I am not nearly enough in anybody's streams to consider myself part of the community championship program sort of thing. And I don't. It's just fucking metrics. It's unfortunately I don't have the time, so I know that I'm not going to be able to. But the problem is, I'm not at the same time bringing it down. I'm there supporting it. I'm still because I believe in the cause of it. That's the thing.
So this is the thing, right? Because she's got a separate account, and that was her main account before she disappeared and created a new character. So this whole thing on there, she was talking about like how, it's like, I don't know, I can't remember the exact words because I'd really honestly have pushed it out of my mind, but it was something like, it's self-absorbing and all of this shit. If you tell people they have to support you in order to do things, bro, I can't be nominated as community champion. Yeah. Coming through to any of my content and talking to me and stuff is not going to help you because I have no decision in who becomes the next champion. I have absolutely no input in that, and that's for a reason. I don't want this to be about me. It's not about me. Yeah. I'm actually speaking, I've got a couple of other people that are potentially taking over the project now because I've got so many things that I want to do, and this is the year that I want to do them. So I'm going to move away from it probably by halfway through this year.
But also the thing is, you're also just fucking tired of that fucking rhetoric the whole
dude,
time.
it's every fucking week, dude.
Every week. And this is the thing, is like, these are people that every week there's a different person that gets nominated. I've seen it so few times where people actually get renominated.
And when they do, it's for a good reason, dude.
But my thing is as well, if you're watching it that fucking closely and you care about it that fucking much, then obviously you do care about it enough that you do want to be part of it, instead of saying, I don't actually give a fuck if I'm part of this circle or not. Then why the fuck are you watching so closely?
Why are you so concerned?
That's like saying, I don't actually care whether we win the Rugby World Cup or not, and then you're busy watching the rugby.
Yeah, you're sitting there with your chips and your rugby shirt.
Honestly.
But it's
get
honestly
over
that.
yourself.
Yeah.
Just fucking be honest with yourself. I think this is the most important thing. People just need to be fucking honest with themselves and say, yes, I do want to be part of this. How can I be part of this? Can I make suggestions on what I feel will be more acceptable? Not attacking someone based on those
It's
things.
weird, man. That attacking thing's strange. Yeah, I know.
I'm so fucking angry.
I was pissed off today, and I'll tell you why I was so pissed off today is because I spent the day with my son today, and then I got sent these.
That's why I was fucking pissed off.
No.
With my son.
So I
can't even get a beer yet.
So no, like I got sent screenshots of these DMs from Poos, that was being crazy transphobic and shit to somebody in the community, and like it made me so upset that I was having such a good day with my son, and there I was sitting there reading that shit. Like it's just like, what the fuck is going on? Like what happened to you as a human
that
you have to do that kind of shit? Like,
and the worst,
stay out of each other's business, man. It's not fucking hard, dude.
Tell you now for free, it's because they didn't get fucking enough hugs as children.
I don't even know, dude. I like whatever the problem is. I'm more than like they can reach out, and I promise, I swear to God, I will put any differences aside to help you out. That's always been my fucking. I've always said that. I don't care. That second person I was speaking about, I saw her. Somebody sent me a tweet the other day saying they're concerned about this person. I was friends with this person, so I sent them a question, like a message on WhatsApp, and I'll read it out to her.
And whatever. But that's what I was thinking now.
I read it out to her. I'm blocked by them, so it didn't go through. But I want to tell you exactly what I sent through to this person.
That's what I was saying now, like going back to your original question, like, or what you learned this week, saying like spend less time on dickheads. Like it's so shit that it's so easily for people that you are close with to be those people that you must.
And for something that they say is so irrelevant, dude. It's crazy.
And
man.
like, I mean, like you said, you were friends with this person, you were good friends with this person, and then quick, just like that, it changed. And like, I've realized that this week as well. There's people that I consider very close, and I'm like, shit, I need to actually start like maybe not spending or wasting my time on them, because I don't feel this. They don't feel the same about me, and they don't like reciprocate how I'm acting, type.
Well, this is so. I mean, her rivalry with me, whatever you want to call it, started. I don't know, towards the beginning of last year, 15th of April last year, 15th of August last year. Hey, person, happy birthday! I hope you have an incredible year ahead, and that your journey reaps the rewards of your hard labor. So that's deep into whatever hate this person's got for me. Yeah. And then 31st of January. Hey, person, I hope you're doing good. Someone sent me a screenshot of your tweet today and was worried, and I just want to let you know that you will always have a safe space here to chat. I know that we have our differences, but those will never be bigger than the friendship and conversations we've had here always.
Yeah.
You can verify that there's messages there as well.
No,
like,
it's not just reading nothing,
So, like, it's really weird. Like, it's really weird that it's this one-sided hatred. And, like, I think my overriding thoughts, if I had to sum up this whole conversation, is like, number one, put your food on the right plates.
100%.
People are coming to sit at the same table as you. You don't want to be taking that food to a different table where people actually just want to throw that food.
I was about to say, you can't be wasting your time and energy on people that will not reciprocate or not be there. And I don't know, just
you don't have to prove them right or wrong.
Yeah,
you don't.
Yeah.
You don't owe them that time.
It's so taxing, and I've realized that it's very, very taxing for yourself. They're not even going to know. They're not even going to care.
They don't care because they're living in the toxicity.
Yeah, it's just so taxing on yourself because you try, and then you just feel fed up at the end.
So my two things is that make sure you're putting the food on the right table.
Yeah.
And my second is that always make sure you've got some food at the side if somebody comes and sits at the table to have a conversation again.
100%.
So like if those people want to come up and say, listen, Humi, what the fuck happened? Like, where did we lose ourselves?
Yeah.
Let's have an honest conversation. Let's put it all out here. Like, I'm more than willing to have that. I cannot hold resent. I'm turning 35 this year. I'm not fucking dealing with high school bullshit, dude.
I was about to say you're grown enough to realize, okay, cool.
I've got a family.
Yeah.
I've got a son, dude. I'm like, my businesses are picking up really nicely. I'm so busy. I don't have time. I don't know if people think I'm sitting there like creating alt accounts to see what the fuck they're doing. I don't have time to do that.
You don't have time, yeah.
I don't have time to respond to everybody in my WhatsApp, on my Discord. Yeah. Like, I don't. Like, everybody around me will tell me how terrible I am at responding. So I promise you, I don't have time to sit there and look at what people are doing.
Yeah, exactly.
If I block them, I block them. They're out of sight, out of mind, you know. So that, like, but I'm always there if somebody wants to approach. Like, this person's got my number. Yeah. I haven't blocked them. They can always give me a call. Yeah. We can always have an honest conversation. If you are listening to this, which I'm pretty sure somebody will probably send it to you or something, like, I hope you heal from whatever's hurting you.
But also, like, you've grown enough to actually have that conversation and sit down if they do come. Whereas I don't know if they will be.
No, but that's not on me.
No, that's not on you. Not at all.
We've got the same therapist. So she told me, shout out V. She told me, she's like, is it a you problem or is it a her problem?
It's
not. Is it a them problem? If it's a them problem, you can offer support, but you can't offer change.
There's only so much you can do.
Yeah. But you shouldn't do too much because you're not helping.
That's what I say. There's only so much. You can't waste even more. Like, you can get to that point and then you can't waste more energy.
That's it.
You have to reach that point and that is it.
Yeah. Man's got something.
People shouldn't have the internet.
A lot of people shouldn't do.
People like that shouldn't have the internet. I just went through like a wormhole of replies and shit like that between the two people that we were talking about. And
but they feed each other and it's toxic, man. And
that's a circle jerk. That was Dutch rudder. They're busy Dutch ruddering each other. Be careful.
But I want to jump in there and just be like, you guys don't understand how much you're damaging your brand by doing this. And like, you got to understand that.
But like, the thing is, like, one of their tweets, they don't care about the brand because the whole thing is brands target specific audiences. And literally, I read that and I was like, ooh, this sounds very reminiscent of a podcast that I've heard speaking about if they're not your target audience, then just move
something
on.
Something we might have said like a couple of...
I don't know if we've ever said anything like that. Anyway, I was like...
But that kind of sounds like a group of creators and their content and their target audience. Yeah, it's exactly the same thing, right?
And I was just like, I was reading it and I was like, I'm flabbergasted because she's like, this person just said, like brands won't always, you might not fit into a brand category or whatever. And yes, that's the truth. And then they just they just flipped it where it was like, you know what, and that's okay, be yourself, whatever. But like in such like a, I don't know, maybe I just read their tweets in a very sarcastic fucking way.
No, but that's brand tone.
That's how it comes across.
That's not how you're reading it.
It's almost like, I don't care about what brands think about me. And there's a difference. Like if you miss the flack and you say, I don't care what brands think about me, you're like,
it's different because it's part of his brand tone.
That's exactly, that's part of his brand tone. This is almost like a bitchy cry for help. And I'm going to be honest, like it's fucking high school petty drama where you're actually not willing to listen to someone's facts and listen to someone's statements, especially in this sort of racial
character
climate.
Syndrome, my dude.
100% main character syndrome. And that's the problem, is that you're actually not willing to listen. Because my thing is that if they presented valid facts, I would gladly listen. Fuck.
Dude, I do not.
I'd even toss them the frisbee. Yeah. Although I don't know if I'm one of the 9 people that plays with that frisbee, right?
I don't mind losing a debate, dude. A debate we both win, dude.
Doesn't matter. Exactly. Because you're either both learning or you're both then reconciling differences.
Yeah, and that's the point, man. At the end of the day, holy shit, dude. The world's a terrible place. Let's make it less terrible by just being nice to each other, dude.
Instead of slating sorry.
Ice cream.
Albert just whipped out ice creams at the deep freeze. I forgot about them.
Are those for us? Or did you just whip them out?
Well, they're ours now. But this is the thing. It's like, if you're willing to have a conversation, it's a different story. If you're offering criticism, it's a different way of doing things. There's a difference between belittling and then willing to listen to somebody. Like the way that I handled it, I'm pretty sure it came across as listening and wanting to listen and educate.
Yeah.
But then the problem is, it's like, well, it doesn't matter what I say. You're just going to tell me different. And I'm like,
but that's somebody in a defensive stance, no matter what you say.
That's the problem, is you're not saying anything that has validity.
No, there's no continuation of a conversation when you stomp it like that. And I mean, going back to this whole like 9 damn dudes and little roller chocolate. Going back to the whole 9 people throwing a frisbee. I bet you those are the 9 people that are actually putting in the hard yards to work with brands.
The 9 people that are putting in the hard yards and actually supporting other creators. Like I saw one of them mentioned a fucking creator. They were like, yeah, Dangerous Dave is one of the best creators. I have seldomly seen that guy in other people's streams. I'm going to be honest. Yeah. I have very seldomly seen him in other people's streams. Yes, he may be popular, but it's just like Tech Girl. No offense. She's a fantastic creator, fantastic sports, esports personality, and fantastic South African.
But she's got a brand established, right?
She's got a brand established. Yeah. You don't hear her saying, "Oh, well, I should be spending more time on Twitch," or something like that. You know, like, this is the thing. It's not part of a brand. She's not able to do it because it's just her daily sort of grind.
I know where you get into with this. Like, I think it's really important to also understand that not everybody has to be a part of everybody's community. And like, that's the problem here, is that it doesn't have to be one gigantic community. It does. Yeah.
I was going to say orgy.
Yes, you got to make sure everybody fucking comes, dude. That's crazy. That's a lot of coordination.
That's a lot of pressure. I don't know if I can handle.
Dude, imagine you're next to Drake. Holy shit, dude. Yeah. Sorry, I can't hold your hand. I have to use both.
Yeah, sorry, I can't talk and hold your hand. It's just there's too much going on here.
But to be honest, like we said this before, it's not a circle, it's a group of friends. Yeah. And like it's the same with all of this work that I brought in, and there's so much more. I'm literally consulting for a company that's setting up a business here that's going to offer up to 150 people this year with part-time work. And I have I've worked my ass off to become the person that refers people towards us. And I've already pitched content creators in South Africa who could be earning up to 18,000 Rand a month for working 5 hours a day. So dude, like these people that are talking all of this shit need to understand how much work is going in behind the scenes to try and grow this creator economy, give people a financial backing to create content and do more of the stuff they love. It's not just people sitting around touching each other's pillow, dude.
Yeah. But this is the thing.
There's hard fucking work. And I don't mind being part of the 9 that are throwing the frisbees, but I'm throwing that thing fucking hard and fucking far, dude. And I'm making sure everybody's getting involved.
But also that they're fucking running for it. That's the thing. Because it's not a case of people not working for it. It's not a handout. And remember as well, like when, what was it? Comic-Con 2022. For those of you that don't know, I was looking at doing some work with wargaming. And World of Warship specifically about their creator sort of endeavors and reach into Africa. And you can ask them. I created a fucking
full database
Excel sheet of contact numbers, viewers, viewerships, you know, like numbers on every social media of all these different people. And it wasn't just 9 people. This is the thing. It wasn't just 9 fucking people getting rotated the whole time. And you can ask them as well. I fucking set it up alphabetically. It was not in an order of preference and to make sure that, you know, friends are getting selected first and stuff like that. It was literally purely alphabetical. But the thing is, you can't tell me that at the end of the day now is still a circle jerk, because there's so many creators being added to this, trying to find a community. And just because this one is the biggest one, it doesn't mean that it's the only one. That's the thing.
I wouldn't even get hung up on the terminology. I just think it's people that have exiled themselves willingly. And then they're labeling it something so that they can cope. Heavy copium. Yeah, because this is a thing that's really important for people to understand. One of them creates exceptionally well-produced content, but their personal brand is not great because they fight with people. And they belittle big topics that come up. When people go after racists, you can't like dull that down. Like, I don't know if you're becoming like a racist apologist or like you just like, I don't know. I don't know. It's such a weird stance when you belittle people that are standing up towards racism, homophobia, transphobia.
I think it's just fucking ignorant, actually.
It is. It's really, really strange. You also cannot call them the woke squad, dude. It's not woke if you don't agree with it.
Also, it's just racist. That's just belittling people that believe in their own their own opinions and their own sort of views on things, you know.
But did you imagine, like, is it woke to be anti-racist now? Because then I'm happy to be called woke. Like, it's fine. It's fucking 2024, dude. I call it being a human being, dude.
But that's the thing. It's not about work. It's fucking human rights. And also, it's just about fucking people being better. It's 2024. You can't tell me that you can't Google and say how to do a fucking apology for being racist. You know?
Yeah.
You can't tell me that it focuses on the key factors, not saying, "Oh, we have a black admin, and he still let the guy play." I mean, fuck.
Yeah,
me.
I don't think you heard about this whole thing. So this homie joined a Fortnite competition at an org. This you know, he was part of this tournament, and his name hates the K word.
Yeah,
That was his in-game name.
Friends in Paris.
Yeah. So
Joe hates friends in Paris.
somebody went to the admins and was like, "What the fuck is this about?" And they're like, "Okay, cool, we'll go speak to him." Asked him to change his name and then let him carry on playing the game. Like that needs to be pulled by the ear and thrown out on the street. I'm sorry, dude. You know exactly what you're doing.
Fuck, yeah.
And saying hates means like there's so much emotion
There's
behind
so
it.
much,
That's not a
yeah.
mistake. That's not a misunderstanding. And what I'm getting fucking sick of is people coming up for excuses for people and going, "Oh, he's so young. He's learning. Oh, he doesn't know."
Doesn't fucking
it's
matter.
It's the circumstances around him. That guy's got enough internet to compete and play Fortnite. He can do some fucking research. It's 2024. It's not hard to find out how to be a decent human being on the internet.
You can literally search how to be a decent human being. I'm pretty sure WikiHow will tell you how to do it.
6 steps.
6 steps, yeah.
With pictures. If you can log on to Fortnite, you can fucking see what it means to not be racist. I'm sorry. But also, like, as a tournament organizer, you kick that person out straight away. It doesn't matter. Oh, they've got a bright future. Fuck that.
No, they don't. Not as
Fuck their
racist.
future. Actually, yo.
Yeah,
No more.
That's also so disgusting from their part, firstly, for having that name and believing that sort of stuff and whatever. But yeah, the organizers as well. Terrible to just fucking get in contact with them, say, "Okay, cool, can you change your name? Perfect, you can carry on playing." No, what the fuck? That's horrible. It's
crazy.
Horrible
So-
behavior.
Yeah, they released a really weird apology that said that the person that made the decision was a POC, a person of color.
Does not fucking matter.
That's basically going, "Oh, but my friend's black suckers."
Yeah,
like a
so you
racist
can,
joke.
that doesn't
No.
matter.
No.
If
That
person-
shouldn't
if
even be a part of
if-
that conversation.
If that person is still a POC, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It still means they're racist.
That it's like such a weird thing because if you change that out with anything else, like, oh, that person's gay, so they made the decision. It doesn't link to that, right?
No.
Neither does a POC. It's irrelevant.
It's
irrelevant.
It doesn't. Yeah.
You let a racist play with no consequences.
Exactly. They
And
just
then,
had to change
then
their name.
afterwards they're like, "Yeah, he's been banned from future competitions." Okay,
Yeah,
but
but
he
from
played that
future
tournament and he
fucking-
came
yeah.
second and he won money. And they're like, "Okay, we're going to donate the money to a charity." Okay,
But
cool,
in
that's
future,
fine.
He
But
can't
take-
play. Oh,
Take
my word.
ownership, dude. If any org owners or anybody that floats around the scene and has a position to do this, listen to me right now. You need to take ownership of this shit.
Yeah.
You need to stop apologizing and kicking people out. You need to go, "You know what? We are going to pursue this.
But
We're
that
going to
goes back
pursue
to-
this legally.
Yeah.
We're going to take advice from our
100%.
lawyers. We're also going to make sure that this person does community service in the community affected. We're going to make this person pay a fine. We're going to make this person go for a sensitivity training.
Yeah.
Take ownership, change that person. Don't kick them out to the
And then that
side.
goes back to earlier what you were saying with the the Congolese, and how the football team, with their national anthem, what they did, with their hands to their head in a gun and over their mouth. That just goes to show, like, if you are an organization with power or with a following, a decent following, and have that, show and influence, that's the word, influence on people, then you need to take responsibility for that. And then you need to, exactly what you said, kick that person out, send them to those sensitivity trainings.
But take ownership
and
of the
take
situation.
ownership and say, "Listen, we apologize for this, but we have done this and this and this to rectify the situation," things like that. Because then people can, another person who might have that name will be like, "Oh shit, okay, this is a terrible name." If they are oblivious, which is, as you say, 2024, you
2024 never.
cannot be that oblivious. But
No.
if for some fucked up reason they are oblivious and have a name like that, they can at least see what happened to this. But sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but Bum just had this caramel string that was longer than a pizza cheese string.
Longer than Drake's dick.
The
Yeah.
whole ice cream came off the stick. To your point, my whole thing, right? Is that an apology? Isn't enough? You can't say I'm sorry.
No, but this is
No, don't tell me you're sorry.
Yeah.
Turn around and say, guys, an apology won't be enough. So this is what we're doing.
But
We're taking this oak and we're teaching him what it's like in 2024.
be a puss.
We're going to have him have conversations with people. In fact, we're going to ask this guy to do our next series, and he's going to interview POCs that have been affected by systematic racism.
we're going to take him to Paul's.
There we go. Yeah, learn some knife fighting. Do you know what I mean?
No, but like
Put him in the middle of a series so you learn shit, dude.
But this is it. So in that book that I read, they talk about how teaching is the best way to learn, because then you understand questions where people where people don't understand. So you understand the pitfalls of your explanation, and you also understand the pitfalls of common explanations that are being given. Along with that, that's why I made that tweet. So as a quality systems manager, that is what I do now. I never ever thought I was a very organized person, right? Until V said to me, she's like, you're actually a type A personality. And I was like, get the fuck out. My brain doesn't work like that. I hate systems. She's like, tell me about work. So I was like, yes, I'm going to do fucking this and this and this and this.
Yeah.
Brittany's like, how do you make coffee? I'm like, yo, we got to do this, 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 and this. Point is, as a quality systems manager, I in 5 minutes came up with a system that you can do this to address this. You make the apology addressing the actual cause and the actual reason.
No buts.
Not saying, I'm sorry you feel that way. That is not an apology. For those of you,
you're apologizing for the way somebody received the message, not for the person that made
not for
the
what you
message.
said. Exactly. So I'll say this for all the boys that want to apologize in a relationship, especially because we love doing this, and I'll admit it, I've done it once or twice where I say, I'm sorry you feel that way. That is not an apology. The apology is about what you said, not how you made the other person feel. Yes, you can say, I'm sorry I said that because it made you feel this way. Okay. But you're addressing what you said. Secondly, then you can say, okay, we can either pursue this legally if this person shows no remorse for their decision. So you can say, okay, well, we're going to bring this person in for a disciplinary hearing. And the problem is, if you are running a business like that, you have to fucking run disciplinary hearings. So you can say, sure,
it's a legal
because
requirement.
of the severity of this, we're running a disciplinary hearing. They can have somebody from the fucking SAHRC or whatever. They can have their parents present because they're probably a minor with a dumb fucking name like that. They can have their parents present, and they can say, cool, this is what your child did. This is why it's wrong. What do you intend to do? Okay. Then from there, if they show no remorse, then you can say, well, now we're going to go to the Human Rights Commission. We're going to lay a case. But there can be training and sensitivity training and all of these things,
also,
community outreach.
We work with South African Human Rights Commission. They also institute a lot of those things as well.
Yeah,
So
100%.
It's just it's the lack of ownership. Like people don't want to take it. Like they don't want to take it. They want to push it out to the side as quickly as possible, so it's not associated with their
Not
brain.
even that. It's because they're fucking lazy. And
No,
I'll
it
say
is.
that.
It's lazy.
I'll say it's because
It
they're
is
lazy.
lazy.
Because they don't want to put in the hard work to try and train that person to be better.
Set an
That's the
example,
thing.
dude. Because
Exactly.
one company, especially this org, they're a big org.
Oh, massive.
Um,
They have the resources. This is nothing.
They
You
can
can't
turn
tell
around
me
and
that they don't
set a
employ
really
somebody
good
in
example.
HR. I know somebody that they could employ in HR. It's not me. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, I don't fancy myself as an HR person, although that's sort of where it's going. But anyway, it's like, it's just basics in terms of saying, address the issue. What was the cause? What is the root cause? In SABS, they teach you what is the root cause? How do you address it? You change the idiot or you change the system? Change the idiot in this case, because there must be a system in place that stops idiots like that coming through.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you vet that person, vet their history. You can't tell me that a company like that doesn't have access to that person's fucking previous gaming tags. Like, I mean, even on Steam, you can click drop down and it shows you the 10 most recent gaming tags for that person.
But it's just it's laziness, man.
It is.
It's absolute laziness. Like people are easy. I mean, that was the only time they mentioned it, and this is the problem, because this is what happens a lot in the South African scene, is that people issue a shit apology and then they mention nothing about it ever again.
But it's like the
And
keeping
they go,
up
oh,
with
everybody's
the,
going to forget it.
what do they call it? Not keeping up with the Joneses? The Stepford wife theory,
Yes,
where
it
you
is the
sweep it
Stepford.
under the rug.
That's it. It's
You
exactly
sweep
that.
it under the rug, carry on drinking vodka and act like it never happened, or carry on drinking wine and act like it never happened. It's like the 1950s housewife fucking manual to pain and emotional pain. Because
Exactly.
you just
that.
sweep it under the rug and drink more. And that's the problem, is that, like you say, it just never gets addressed again. Instead of saying, guys, this is what happened, these are the actions we're taking, and then also follow-ups saying, this person did this, and you can see they're making progress, sort of thing. It's no, because otherwise, like, how do you show that there's learning or change happening? Oh, yes, Albert.
Dude.
Dropping caramel sticks on the fucking mixer, bro.
Hectic, bro.
Yo, DJ Caramel Stick, also known as Drake. Yo.
Okay, so let's to round out that whole conversation. I think people can just be a lot better to each other. You're not the main story.
Be like,
you're not the main character in everybody's stories. You're
Listen.
not even an NPC in most people's. So it's like, just fucking be good out there.
But
like,
also,
just go. There's so much shit in the world, man. We're dealing with wars. We're dealing with genocides. We're dealing with high crime rates and all this shit. Like, there's so much shit in the world. Don't add to the pile.
Don't listen to reply. Listen to understand.
Yeah,
this is the big thing.
Or just don't fucking reply. Like, just go your own way. That's also okay. Like, go your own way.
It costs you nothing to be nice. Actually, it's fucking free. That's what people don't know.
It's crazy. Okay, so let's go back onto this whole thing where I fucked up our question for the week.
Yo,
what I did is I put this question out on Google Forms. I set it up and then I sent it out, and I had a whole bunch of like interactions and stuff in those tweets, and I didn't really pay attention to it because again, so fucking busy this week.
But it's fine because you were spending time with Ben. There's nothing wrong with that.
It was busy. Yeah, so it was good. It was a good week. More business coming in for creators. So I'm very happy. So more
frisbees.
Massive importer of frisbees at the moment. But I looked at one of the comments and we had somebody going, "Hey man, the form's locked." So nobody could enter any information. I think it was only one person that did. So I'm gonna repeat the question, and then I'm gonna read out some of the answers that I found on the internet because I did some fucking research.
Yeah, can I be honest and say that I'm pretty sure a lot of other people also did that because, like, I know of 2 good nicknames, and that's about it.
So I'm gonna ask you those nicknames in between me changing between my research. Okay, so you can tell those stories. So. My favorite one that I came across is that one of these guys I work with, a guy, his name's Wayne Bruce.
Yeah.
So they nicknamed him Man Bat.
I love that so much. In my head, I was like, Batman makes sense. And then when you said Man Bat, I was like, no, that makes a lot more sense.
It's so good, dude. Wait, there's so many, dude. I need to dig through these because some of these are so.
Okay, you dig through that. One of ours, there's a guy at work by us. His name's Tebo, and his nickname is Nduna. So they call him Nduna because it's like the big chief. But the reason why is because he's always fucking sitting in his chair doing nothing. So he's always like sitting there like the big chief doing fuck all.
Well, that takes me on to another one that I read where they nicknamed their friend Pilot Light because he never goes out. So good. Do you have any there, Albie?
There was one I saw. It was on another sort of, not a podcast, but a little TikTok or something like that, and it was like, they called him a sniper's nightmare because one of his legs was shorter than the other. So whenever he walked, he wobbled. So his nickname was a sniper's nightmare.
That's so good, dude. Oh, I buggered this up, dude. I don't know. Okay, wait. I'm going to read through some of these tweets. Oh, man. A guy I knew they called him Two Soups because his name was Campbell Baxter, which is 2 different brands of tin soup. 2 Soups.
2 Soups. We've got someone at work that we call Petite Feet
because he's got a feminine step.
Yeah, and he just fucking he walks very angrily, like all the time. But it's like quick little steps. So it's like puck, 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 and you can hear when he's coming to your office. So that's why I'm like every time he walks past, I start singing. I'm like Petite Feet, feminine step, sounds like a lady. And then Brittany said to me, she's like, "Don't you fucking finish that song."
What were your nicknames in high school, and how did you get
One of the fucking worst.
Yeah, tell me, how did you get
these? As a fat kid, obviously. So it was always dumb shit like Oscar Orange. Like that's not even original. Like, oh Ross, man, like get the fuck out. I don't even have a spray tan. I'm the palest person in the world, man. Could have gone with the Michelin Man, and it would have made more sense.
A young lad that I worked with wasn't the brightest. One of the other lads christened him 3 Amp.
Some of them also, yeah, as Oscar says, I was also teased a little bit as a fat kid, so in school, so they called me Fat Albert, that movie.
I love that, dude.
I love it. I
She's
kind of
so good.
enjoyed it because I was like, oh, he was quite cool. He had superpowers and shit. But then you guys know Albatross.
Yeah, where did that come from? I want to.
So actually, Jared Delport, he sure, I was maybe 16 years old, and he had come over to the house once just for dinner and some drinks. And remember, Pick and Pay used to have, if you bought a certain amount of, like over a certain amount of money, like of groceries and stuff, you got those nature cards, the safari cards.
Yeah.
And he got an Wandering Albatross one. So he kept it, and then he gave it to me, and he was like, oh, I thought of you. Like, you know, when I got this card and whatever. And I was like, oh shit, that's cool.
Albatross.
And actually, like, if you look in my wallet over there, it's still in my wallet to this day. It travels with me. And
just in case somebody needs your ID, dude.
Yeah,
like,
Wandering Albatross is in here. And yeah, I've just like my photography pages are called Wandering Albatross, and like my website and things like that, you know. So it's like, it's quite cool because I like to travel, so it is quite a cool little name.
So we've got.
It's actually also just because your arms are books long.
I want to read this before I go into a story, but this guy's got two. Went to school with a girl who had a massive forehead. We called her Swole. Also a girl, Swole Ed. Oh, Swole Ed, like Swole Head. Oh, I see. That's a bit worn, dude.
Yeah.
I see it. I see the resemblance.
Yeah.
Like 10 years old.
Books long arms.
And he's like, I also had a girl with a missing toenail, so we called her Soggy Foot. It's kind of gross, dude.
Soggy
A mate's colleague is called Dulux, as she's had the same coat for 10 years.
Oh. What was the other one? Oh, air traffic controller. Because all they do is complain.
So we've got a mutual friend now, Justin.
Oh no, I don't know.
so this guy, he
Panels.
is so good at name, like whatever nickname he gives to other people, it just sticks.
Yeah.
Like it sticks like glue. But he's had a lot of really good nicknames.
I like panels though.
Panels
For me,
because
it's funny.
he's got like a solo business.
Yeah.
Like every other fucking South African at the moment.
Yeah.
But my favorite
Especially
is
you,
Uncle
dude.
Udders. Have you ever heard anybody call him Uncle Udders?
No.
So the reason why he's called Uncle Udders is because
Because he had a cow.
No, dude. So how's this? He went on a school trip back in the day. Boskop, no shoes. You know,
Yeah.
goes to a farm like you do in primary school, and there's the farmer showing people how he milks a cow, and he goes, "Hey, he wants to try the milk," and nobody puts up their hands. He gets singled out. Hey, you. Come here.
You look like
So here
you
comes
want
a
to suck
skinny
the
little boy.
hand.
So skinny boy comes out there, opens his mouth, and he says it was warm, it was lumpy, and he had cow hair in his mouth. From that day, he was off of milk, dude. Just
No
absolutely
ways.
off of milk. So at his 21st birthday, he was offered a 2-story funnel or a shot of milk. He took the funnel. He
Yo.
won't have milk. Like he hates milk. Like
Next BCL though, we give him a milk funnel.
but we call him Uncle Udders.
Yeah.
It's like I think that's like such a great nickname.
Yeah.
We also call him Gumboots because he worked as like a construction worker for a while.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, he's got a
You've
lot
got a
of
couple
really
of, I think panels is my favorite one.
panels. Is funny, dude.
I must say it is quite hilarious. But I mean, he is really good at naming people. Like yours is obviously Raz because of Pan Raz, because that's all you smoked for a long
So
time.
I mean, I used to add that into every hubbly I ever made, and it was just the right amount. So I got.
But
the
even if you
nickname
didn't,
Pan
it
Raz.
just stuck.
Yeah,
with
it
every
stuck.
hubbly head
it just
afterwards.
stuck.
You know, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. Yours was
The fuck?
The fuck.
But I think that might change to Milky Bar. I don't know what that discussion on the group was. The
Oh,
other
I
day.
didn't see that.
Yeah, there was a discussion about, it was because I posted that picture of that guy walking with all those beers. And then he's like, Justin was like, it looks just like you. And I was like, thanks, I got a haircut. So then Luke was like, oh, Milky Bar. So I was like, I mean, I could live with that. I'm not completely mad.
Yeah, but you got nicknamed The Fuck because you got added to the group to go on this boys' Christmas lunch weekend away with us. And
Nobody knew who I was.
Nobody knew who he was. They're like, who the fuck is this guy? And they're like, the fuck, dude.
Yeah, literally. And I like sent a message on the group the one time, and then I think it was Cameron Billings, the neck.
The neck.
Yeah, Thumbrin. He fucking replied to the comments on the group, and he's like, who the fuck is this guy? And I was like, thanks. Thanks, I'm a friend of Chris and Mike. I know Matthew and Andrew. I've met the rest of them at a braai, I guess.
Thumbrin is also so funny, dude, because our friend Cameron, he went, Broccoli Boy, he went away for, like, he's moved to the UK. When he came back, he was just fucking decked, dude. We called him like the Cobra because he's like
he had
just got traps like that come out of his ears, dude. They're so big.
Like, have you seen that guy that dances where it's like, oh, when somebody breaks in your house and they're like, give me everything you got, and he's like, and he goes, and he like pumps his lats out like that. That's literally like, he's like not as jacked, but it's like the same effect.
It's so funny, dude. So that's Thumbrin. I'm trying to find, because I think it was Naroxide that actually posted a answer to this.
It's rain. Oh, it's raining.
Oh, it's raining.
That's a frog in it.
Also a frog. So wait, do you have other nickname stories? I'll tell you my nickname in high school. My nickname.
Wait,
I'm speaking to myself.
A really bad segue, or is this something a Rockside said?
No. I'm talking about my nickname before. So my nickname was Toothy.
Oh yes,
because I had really fucked up teeth, dude. Like my teeth were fucking bad. Do you know who gave me that nickname?
I'm gonna wait. I'll tell you now. Clay.
No, I fucking. He became my head boy, dude.
Hectic. He was probably a puss.
No, he was actually really lacquer, dude.
Listening now. This is our ASMR sleepy time segment.
Yeah, this is gonna. You guys are definitely gonna hear this. How the do I get
the
to?
Wild dogs echo in the night.
Guys, I can't get to this answer.
Wrestling for the solitary company.
How do I get to this?
I know that I must do it right.
Sorry, I got stuck.
Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti.
Got him.
I stopped an old man along the way.
Good. How do I?
Hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melody. He said to me, he's something knowing this to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. It's going to take a lot to drag you away from me. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I place the rains down in Africa. That's why there's no vampires. What do you want?
And I was just going to say that for the longest time, I thought that they said, there's nothing that 100 men on Mars could ever do.
There's nothing that 100 men on Mars could ever do.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this is from Oxidize.
Yes, not Naroxide.
No, so Oxidize said, so I once met this guy who was an old friend of my grandpa's, and he had the most amazing nickname. Said person in question is an amputee who has only his left arm. Given the nature of the crowd he hung around with at the time of the amputation, granted him the lovingly chosen name of Off Arm, which is honestly quite a funny nickname. This guy has since embraced the nickname and just goes by it. Hey, Off Arm.
Off Arm.
Hey, Off Arm.
But why don't they just call him Lefty?
Lefty would have worked, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Lefty definitely would have worked.
Can you imagine the jokes like going around like, yeah, you know, that looks left-handed. It's fucking only-handed. Oh no! But did you have any other nicknames other than Toothy, or was it just Toothy?
No, I think it was.
That's horrible.
No, it was mainly Toothy. I embraced it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have fucking anything else to do, dude. I had horrible teeth.
Yeah, braces were expensive back in the day. Still are, I'm sure.
Yeah, in nursery school, my nickname was Fuffa.
Oh, yes.
But that's not on me, dude. The other kids couldn't say my name. No, the other kids at school, they couldn't say Christopher. They just went Fuffa.
Fucking idiots.
So that became my nickname, was Fuffa. But that's just, I don't know, dude. We survived. Jemima Puddle Duck. My boys, we all got out of there, dude. My homies.
I thought you were saying that's your other nickname. I was going to say, Christ, how did you get there?
Jemima Puddle Duck was my nursery school, dude.
Where was it? In Randburg?
It's
Bosgren.
No, it's Randburg. Yeah.
Jemima Puddle Duck. Mine was something Kitty. And it had this
Wait. Don't go
heroin
anywhere.
addict looking cat as the logo.
Kitty.
Just Kitty.
Kitty.
That's it.
Kitty Krugerstop.
No, it wasn't in Krugerstop. It was in Rudepoort.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because my mom because she had the coffee shop. My mom and my gran had the coffee shop in Westgate, a little German coffee shop in Westgate.
How have I never known about this?
Because you probably never went to go visit the coffee shop.
Yo, well, you were in fucking nursery school at the time, dude. I guarantee you I never went to the fucking coffee shop, dude.
No, yes.
I couldn't drive until like 2 years later, dude.
Yeah, till I was about 11, 12, yeah.
I've not known you since you were what, like 21, 22?
Fair enough, yeah. But anyway, that aside.
Probably later.
So she used to then drop me off there early in the morning and then obviously go to work. But yeah, at Westgate. Sylvia's Coffee Stube. It was a German theme. No, Albert went to... Not Huggies.
Gizmos and Gadgets.
Gizmos and Gadgets.
Also Nanas. I went to 2 nursery schools.
Damn, dude, did you get transferred? Were you like part of the drafting system where they're like, hey, we got to get this boy in, his ball skills are ferocious?
Yeah. It was actually my bike riding. So I would have...
Those little black bikes,
yes,
dude.
yeah, because Nana's had this massive hill, right? So the entrance gate to the whole place had this massive hill down into the parking lot. So we would go up to the top and ride our bikes down. So apparently, for the longest time, I just had left shoes because I fucking used to wear the soles out and my right shoes to go like around the corner. So I used to just put my foot down, turn the corner.
Dude, it reminds me, I used to, where Fleeb Juice moved in where I used to live.
Yeah.
So that's like my grand's house, and we had like a house that was like subdivided kind of this house. I lived there with my family for quite a while. It was a lighty, so thank goodness I was living with them. I wouldn't have survived outside.
I was going to say, that's well done if you were living by yourself.
So I had this bicycle, dude. And back in my day, we used to ride our bicycles fucking everywhere. You used to bomb hills and fucking eat shit all the time. But I didn't have...
shit and eat hills, bro.
I didn't have many brakes.
Yes.
Like my brakes were worn very thin. So... we decided
Some would
that
say
we're going
you couldn't catch a break.
No, I almost caught a broken fucking bone. But so we're riding down this hill now. We're like, okay, cool. We're gonna race down this hill, and there's like 6 of us, and we're just like, okay, go. And I put my feet down, dude. Like I go fucking hard on this bicycle, dude. Like halfway down, I'm like, okay, cool. My house is coming up on the left. As I pass the house, that's when I got to stop. So the decision I made at that time, which regrettably was not an intelligent one, was that I was just going to step off the bicycle to the side.
Oh, yeah, of course. Everybody does that.
Yeah. So I held the handlebars and I just
jumped,
whipped my right leg over and just put my feet down as if like that was going to slow me down. And I just went into the Superman position and dragged down the road. It must have been like another 20 meters or something. Dude, just through my pants, through the front of my shoes. Like, I ate so much shit. I won the race.
Yeah.
But
at what cost?
The cost of my fucking legs, dude.
Oh, no.
Yes.
So, we used to live in a farm in Lanseria. And we had this motherfucker of a driveway that was like, I want to say 50 meters, but the incline was wild. So my older brother, Max, him and his chums, they were chilling there. We were all just chilling during school holidays. And they were like, yo, you know what you should do? You should, be fucking badass if you ride your bicycle down this hill. And I was like, yeah, that's a fucking cool idea. I'm like, I want to.
It's a great idea, dude. I'm in.
I'm like, I want to impress his friends. I want to look cool, I'm not cool at school. Cool. I'm gonna impress his friends. Yeah. So I'm like, that's a great idea. And I'm like, when we like line up there by the tree, all his chums are standing like way back, and Max is like, okay, just go down. and I was like, yo, but what if I want to stop? Like, I don't want to ride into the gate, like this. And he's like, just pull this brake. And I'm like, cool. And I'm like, cool. So I fucking get on, and we're barreling down there. Yes, and it's fucking bumpy. Rain fucking washed away off the driveway. Anyway, get right almost up against that fence, and I think, lekker, okay, now's the right time to pull brakes. Does this motherfucker not tell me to pull the front brakes? Because I forgot on my own bicycle which one's back and front. Not realizing when I was that age, front brakes is going to make you fucking do a lekker bolomakisi over the handlebars. There's me.
Shit.
Grabs his handbrakes. fucking all of a sudden, straight over into this fence regardless.
Oh my God.
And hit this fucking gate. He has also shirt torn because it was like a barbed wire gate and shit. Like a,
Dude, and you feel
I
like
get
such
up
a
and,
tit,
and I
dude.
do. They're killing themselves. And I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm not playing with you guys anymore.
I don't want to play anymore.
I'm fucking done. Like in the meantime, I'm like, it was so much fun. I've got homework to do.
Let's go, guys. Let's do it again next week.
Yeah, it was the worst, eh? But it's also just like bicycles are such a fucking hazard, man.
Dude.
But they're so great. Like I see even with Riley, fucking my niece, she fucking loves her bicycle and she goes everywhere on that thing. She she bombs mad heels and they're at the pump track in Fourways.
Oh, it's so sick.
She like outrides some of the adults there. It's unreal, man.
Dude, it's so cool, man. Those were the best days, dude. We used to hop on our bicycle on a Friday. Our parents would see us again on Sunday. Dude.
Yeah,
We'd just be
100%.
fucking riding
Between each other's houses.
Dude, we built such shit ramps. Fucking every park that we came across, dude.
Playing rugby
We
2008 on a PlayStation 2.
Join Alamu, dude.
Yo.
Yeah, so we built. Oh, man, we built a fucking monster ramp, and every time we went to the park, we just built up on it. It was just made of like somebody would bring a bucket
Old people.
of water from a nearby house, and then we'd like make mud, and then we'd like just keep on shaping the shit, dude. Like, and this thing was aiming towards the fucking sun, dude. Like it was crazy, dude. But it started quite small. But the thing is, like,
the strongest ramp for his double backflip.
so our thing, right, is that like it was quite a sharp takeoff, but you have to go fast enough to make the landing, otherwise you just land on the top of it. So like you had to go fucking fast.
Yeah.
That was the theory, dude. That's what we discussed before anybody tried it.
Yeah.
We're like, this is a bit sharp. If we look at this thing and we look at how high, you have to go so high. You have to go so far. And they're like, okay, cool. So what we'll do is we'll build a ramp into the park and then you got a little bit extra speed. So we had a ramp that went over like the little gum poles surrounding the park.
Yeah.
So you ramped over that, which was basically just mud going up onto the gum pole and then you fall flat. And then you gun it down here, dude, and you flip and hit this ramp and then hopefully you land. So here's my friend Grant on his mountain bike and he's like, I'll do it. We're like, okay, cool. So he goes, he makes it over the little the gum pole thing and he's gunning this thing. He goes hard, dude. Fucking dude, in my mind it was E.T., dude, like that scene where he's just flying with this but he was E.T. like so like he went so high, dude, and he landed straight on like he missed the landing, he missed the top of the ramp, he landed flat and you just see him go and like his chest hits the handlebars and then he gets up and he's like, I did it, dude. And he puts his hands up and he's holding his fucking grips in his hands because the whole thing just snapped.
The handlebar snapped
They
off.
snapped in his hands, dude.
Oh,
Like,
just the grip snapped.
dude, that bar was like, so he had to ride home holding the middle thing. Dude, he ate so much shit.
Yeah,
That's fucking unreal.
But you know what? We got back the next day and we made it fucking bigger, dude.
Yeah,
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, why didn't it work? Because it was too small.
Yeah.
Let's make it bigger.
You got to go faster, Oaks. We told you.
Yeah.
Maybe not that fast. Maybe a little bit slower than Grant did.
Got to make the ramp bigger.
How's your back fuck? No, Ma, it was Grant's idea. Promise you. He told me, he said that if I didn't go fast enough, I wasn't going to be cool.
Yeah,
And
dude.
I did, eh?
It's very true. It's very true.
it's
Do you want
ridiculous.
to tell us about this whiskey over here?
Yes. So this is the
Dude,
Aberfeldy.
that rotate, like my fucking my ears were dancing, dude.
Make me sweat. Make me harder.
Can you just? Oh my god!
Christ, sorry.
He's
Play
such
the
a
drums
front.
of my...
That made me pee a little, dude. Make me pee a little.
So this actually comes from just outside the town of Aberfeldy, funny enough, because it's called Aberfeldy. General Wade's Bridge stands as a monument to the men who fettered in this day that a special verse on the national anthem was written in his honor. So between 1725 and 1737, Wade ensured that the English troops could could move easily around the rebellious highlands by building roads and bridges of what the Tay Bridge at Aberfeldy is most magnificent by far. Okay, that's cuck. That tells us nothing about the whiskey. It's awarded 24 gold medals. It was awarded 24 gold medals. I didn't even know whiskeys could compete in the Olympics. Wild. No, it's a really
Illuminati, dude.
Yeah, very Illuminati. Not Illuminati. What's the other one where it's just a bunch of dudes trying to fuck a goat? Freemasons. Yeah. Also, guys, that's just a joke. Please don't come for me and my family. Anyway, established in 1864. This is a 16-year-old mellowed for 16 years in a handmade.
In a hoe, dude. Oh my god, this is that sea cask.
Handmade oak casks. So it's Scottish
alchemy.
An oak. Turning. So they've got a lovely story on the back here called Scottish Alchemy, turning water, barley, and yeast into liquid gold. Is simpler. Sorry, I'm tired, guys. Liquid gold is simpler than the stream tumbling towards you contains that precious metal.
Can I be honest?
Built in land famous for deposits of gold, our distillery has welcomed travelers to taste our treasure.
I swear to God, I'm about to shit my pants, dude.
Why, dude?
That is so funny. I've heard you say so many words, dude, and I don't know what the fuck you said, dude.
Neither do I. They've literally told us fuck all about this whiskey. That's what's upset me the most.
Everybody at our company added a word.
I have heard a lot of gold. Just gold, liquid gold.
Liquid?
Gold. And something water.
Dude, there's a lot of. I saw you reading that. I was like, I don't have time.
Gold.
I don't have time for this, dude.
It's a very beautiful looking whiskey.
Can I tell you, I used to be an English teacher and I never read so much fucking trap in my life. Like even from grade 8. Like Aberfeldy, listen, guys, I love a good backstory, but don't make it your whole fucking identity of your whiskey, please. Yo.
There wasn't even a backstory. There was back letters and numbers and like I don't even know, dude.
Listen to this though.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a nice cork pop, that one.
Damn, dude. Now do the bottle.
There's my asshole.
Ooh, amber.
It didn't go for the gluk 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 noise, but that's fine.
It's the shape of the bottle. Also, you've had some of this one. Yeah.
That we have.
That we have. Some of this liquid gold. Can I take a photo of that? I want to send a photo of this to my whiskey obsessed uncle.
Ask him to bring up.
He's already no, dude. Listen, he threatened me today because I sent him a video of Ben, and he's like, "Oh, is he still growling?" I won't buy this his England top until just before we come over, as he's grown so fast. I said, if you aim to buy him a jersey when they win the World Cup, then you'll only need to get one when he stops growing. So he's like, if that's the case, I'll only bring whiskey when we win the World Cup. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I retract my statement. You still kind of making out that it's going to be a long time before England win, but I'd rather have whiskey.
Yeah, at least 16 years.
Like Ben's jersey. Bring me whiskey.
Yeah. I don't want him wearing an English top.
Okay, so right off the bat, you'll get really, really nice. I'm not going to say
you'll get really nice. I'm so much better.
See, I told you. You don't have to drink it. I got
so many compliments in me.
You don't have to drink it. Give it here. They've got an Aberfeldy 12, 14, that smells caramel. 28, and a 16. This is the 16.
I smell like chocolate.
Banana as well.
Yeah,
I smell like chocolate caramel.
You guys are fucking idiots.
No.
Are you reading?
No, I smelled this right from the beginning before. We can even test this. Okay.
I smelled this right.
No. I'm being serious. That's why I was like, no, you guys will get this because it's on the nose. It's right there.
I'm honestly smelling something. It's like caramel, toffee, chocolate, like something along those lines for real.
Nowhere near.
A small bird in the room.
Be honest, you
what the fuck is that doing here, dude? Hey, go to bed. Go to bed.
You guys, Chris is very far off. Very far off. Like,
dude, do you not
if
smell
we're playing hot cold, it's like Antarctica. Okay.
Do you not smell that?
Well, fucking say something and we'll know. Banana. a lot warmer than he is, but not quite. You're on the same continent. Let's put it that way.
Is it something like sweetish?
Yeah, Albert's right. It's fruit. There's 2, 4, 6 main tasting notes here.
Man, I'm just finding something very sweet.
It's a stone fruit.
Stone fruit is such a
Actually,
default, dude.
yeah, okay, one of them is, but it's a specific stone
That's
fruit.
like an apricot or peach.
Think like prunes.
Prunes.
Plums. Okay. So it's plums. When I say this now, you'll get it. Apple. Figs.
No.
Okay. Apple, figs, honey, dried fruit, and wine.
Honey, I get honey.
When you think of apple, though, think of like a cider.
No, now I do. Now I smell it. Now it's very abundant. That's kind of what I think I was confusing with like a toffee-ish. I really smell toffee chocolate. Like,
So your taste-wise, you pretty close. Like
well, I haven't tasted it, so fucking wait, dude.
No, I'm saying
you.
like if it's yeah.
Stop sniffing the whiskey.
Yes.
I'm
Get your dick
thinking
out that
something
glass,
like
dude.
prunes.
You're a
Wait, I
fucking
didn't really
prune.
taste it. Wait,
No, because you were too busy fucking around.
Smoky.
Yeah,
Mm.
it is quite so. That's the oak coming through. Yeah, oaks.
we don't laugh at
Yeah,
that.
we don't. What's next?
I'm still getting like a caramel, like
Okay, caramel. Well
Is
done.
caramel in
yeah,
there?
caramel's
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
honey. No.
No, yeah, honey. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah, you
Think of
motherfucker, don't laugh at
something
me
like a
that,
prune,
dude.
something like a prune, but a lot smaller.
A raisin.
Yes.
Would you like a raisin?
Do you know the fruit
How about a date?
that is soft and squishy?
It's been
Okay.
a while since I've been on a date.
Don't ever say that in my presence again. Dried fruit, spicy and sweet.
Is that the flavor profile? Is it like
Yeah.
Spicy.
Raisins?
dude.
No, it's raisins,
Somebody
dried
got lazy.
fruit, caramel, honey, oak, spicy and sweet.
no? Somebody got lazy towards the end. There, like a little spicy, a little sweet. But yes, it is.
The spice is the ethanol.
Yeah.
One
Oh,
of
it
these-
tastes like a liquid gold.
Yeah, one of these does come through very strong and it's a weird flavor. It's a very weird, it's one that we haven't had before in any of the whiskeys we've tasted.
Can you definitely taste it?
It's a material.
A material. What, denim?
A material. Yeah, it's similar to denim, but like, no, like you're on the same.
Did you
like
say button?
cotton?
Oh,
No, definitely not. I think a lot more like harder than cotton.
a Drake.
Yo, dude.
Corduroy.
Okay, no. A
don't know, dude.
little bit more natural than corduroy.
Hemp.
Leather.
What? Hemp leather.
No.
Leather.
Listen, you motherfucker.
Okay, I get like it's almost like the musk of leather.
They
Like
really-
that's
they
the
really shouldn't-
back of your throat sort of thing.
They
Yeah.
shouldn't put leather in the whiskey. It's not nice.
It's how the flavors develop. You fucking uneducated.
Swine.
It's called a joke.
Gold.
Dicks. It's called a joke, dicks.
Yeah. It's weird how they. I don't know. I get the musk of the leather now sitting at the back of my throat, like when it's done.
Yeah, and then the other flavors are dried fruit, oak, spicy, sweet, leathery, and ginger.
I don't get
the ginger so much.
I
For
get
me,
the
it's
mouthfeel of
spicy, sweet,
ginger.
and the leather.
I get
that
like a
comes through the
mouthfeel
most,
of
and the oak.
ginger,
Yeah,
but I don't get the taste.
yeah, I don't get the ginger so much.
But definitely a
yeah.
mouthfeel, like you know, you get that little bit of burn.
So that's the community notes. Let's see the official tasting notes. Laid to rest for 16 years in handmade oak casks, this enriched offering is finished in our first full Oloroso sherry casks to impart a subtle fruitful nature and a roundness to the whiskey. Nose is exhaling honey, citrus, and spicy cloves. Taste is sherried with a full like fruit cake, then dabs of rich dark chocolate. Finish is a soothing mouth coating finish. Okay, well, I don't know. Like it was good.
Yeah, like
It's
I think
it's
we got
good.
spoiled last week.
Yeah, I also think so.
Last week was really good. What did we rate last week?
Last week we rated that like a 4.7. Albert didn't taste it, but you wouldn't have
Yeah.
liked it. The Airstone
It was very
Land
smoky.
cask was very, very smoky.
It was delicious. Oh, That was my favorite so far. I think we gave it a 4.75, eh?
Yeah, 4.75.
This one,
Before, that was my favorite.
the silky.
did you get hit here, dude? There. Yeah.
I will say this is one of the nicer colors of a whiskey, though.
Yeah, it's really amber.
The
It's
color
nice.
is beautiful, yeah. So,
A little puffy, dude.
what's your rating?
I'd say a high 3s, low 4.
Yeah,
I'd
so-
say maybe 4 to settle.
So on
No.
the app you can only rate it you can only rate it in 0.5. So I rated it 3.5, but I think I'm leaning more towards a 4. Like it would be a
3.5 is
3.7
good.
in my opinion.
It's not bad. It's not in
It's
the
a
middle.
good
It's above
whiskey. You
middle.
can taste
It
it's
is
a
nice.
premium whiskey.
Yeah, it is good.
It's just not my flavor profile, not my ideal flavor profile. Although it's a nice fruity whiskey. If you like the fruit cake sort of tasting whiskeys, this is a nice
And it's got a nice
fruity
amount of
whiskey.
smokiness. I think
And spice.
I think it also depends on the second glass you have, because what I find with whiskeys is like the first glass you have numbs the prominent flavors, and then you get all the back end flavors in your second glass. You
And
know,
to be fair, I'm not the biggest fan of smoky and peaty whiskies, and this is like a good level. This is like a nice level to have.
it is.
Before it gets too much.
I'm gonna try a little spot of water in this as well.
But I would not rate it the highest. I would say 3.5, 3.6.
3.5 is healthy, I think, for this.
Yeah.
Just want to taste
It's
a
not
little bit.
definitely not the best we've had, and definitely not the worst we've had. Yeah.
I think it ranks in like the top,
Ooh.
like top 3 or 4. It becomes a lot warmer, like a lot spicier when you add a bit of water to
And
it.
I
will admit.
feel that it gets a little bit sweeter. I feel
and
like
fruity.
the fruit comes through.
Yeah, so it does. When you add that little bit of water to it, it does open up the fruity
Release the
flavors a lot
snake.
more. Hey, where's Drake? Release the snake. Where's Drake? Wakey, hands off of your dick. But
He's got an enormous penis.
chortle, enormous penis. It's okay. It's okay. The big ones apparently hurt too much. So,
Not for him, dude.
but yeah. Anyway,
It hurts us.
emotionally. But it's a good whiskey. I definitely rate it in the top 5 that we've had, purely because of quality. You can taste it's a quality whiskey. That's the thing.
It's really good. I like it. I think 3.5, I think is safe for it.
Yeah.
I think
But then again, we've also rated, I think we're very fair judges though, because we've also rated that Highlands Park like a 3.
yeah. And that was also good. It wasn't
It's
terrible.
a good whiskey. It's not a premium
was down the
whiskey,
middle.
but it's bang on. It's
Taste
bang on
profile
for
was
what you
down the
pay.
middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
That
And
was
then,
nice.
if I'm honest, we've tasted all the whiskeys except for the Paul John.
Oh, so we still got Paul John, yeah?
We've still got the Paul John. That's
Hectic.
it. Yeah.
I've got
That's
some
it. Then we've
stuff at
tasted
home
all the
that I can
whiskeys in
bring.
my cupboard. Yeah.
I can bring some stuff through.
Yeah, we've tasted. Yeah, we need to taste the Paul John. And actually, you know what we need to do is I will go this weekend to buy bottles for us.
Yes,
make
to
2 bottles, so we can put a shot of each of the whiskeys that we've tasted. Oh, Albert wasn't here.
he
And
doesn't listen to the
listen
podcast.
Yeah, no,
Embarrassing, dude.
Yeah, but it's like dealers. It's like drug dealers. You don't get high off your own stash. You don't laugh at your own.
You
podcast.
fucking should, dude. It's the cheapest way to do it.
Also, easiest way to support yourself.
Yeah,
to
it
be
is,
fair.
dude. It's basically what Drake was doing.
Yeah. Supporting himself, starting his own OnlyFans. He leaked that. Oh no, he's
dude.
going to sue the person who leaked that video.
That guy was taking pressure off his hips.
That's actually exercises his physio gave him to make sure that he doesn't fucking hurt his glutes.
So our idea, right, is that we're going to be able to quantify how we do a season now by taking a bottle and we put a shot of every whiskey we try into that bottle when it gets to the top end of season 1.
Yeah, so that means like depending on if it's a 500 ml bottle or a 750 ml, although the 500 ml bottles are really cool designs, I will say.
Yeah.
So I think we might do a 500 ml bottle.
Yeah, because I mean, it's
Which means
25
then we
mils
do-
per shot, right?
Exactly. So we do 20 episodes technically in a
that makes
season.
sense.
But we'll make 2 bottles. So we make 1 bottle for ourselves.
Yeah.
And then 1 bottle for ourselves that the guests sign, and then another bottle that we raffle off that the guests sign, and then we donate that to charity.
Yeah.
Hey, how cool is that?
Sick. I want to move into a question this week. I've thought about this. Lacabra actually asked this question, and I see that I bookmarked it. But I want to know, what is your
Have you ever seen the rain?
what is your most useless talent? I think that's going to be a really
Okay,
cool.
I'm gonna tell you mine now.
Okay.
I've told you the story before. When I'm pretty sure I've told it on the podcast even. When I was like 11, I really wanted a phone, and that was around the same time that the Go channel was being released. Yeah, see, Albert knows he's got PTSD. He's got PTSD. It was the longest drive down to Durban of his life. So none of the, like, it was at all the big malls like Rosebank and Sandton and shit like that. And my folks were like, fuck that, I'm not taking you there to go fuck around in a little box and hopefully win a cell phone. You know, fair enough. If I had kids too, I'd also be like, be more realistic about what you want to do with your life, you know, especially for a cell phone. Don't sell yourself so short. Anyway, long story short, we drove down to Durban, and true as fuck, we were going to Gateway at some point. So at Gateway, they had one of these Go things. So what you do is you'd go there, you press the start thing, it would record you for 30 seconds or whatever, and you do what you needed to do to then become famous. And then they'd show clips. People could vote for the clips while the channel was sort of being produced, but it was to build hype around the channel. So people could then vote for their favorite clips, and then those people would win a cell phone. Did I not take a fucking straw from a juice box, slide that thing underneath my sweaty armpit in Durban, and play the national anthem live on TV through my armpit straw? True as fuck, my mom being the trooper that she was, she stood outside the booth waiting there. Albert also, because he was too fucking young to run around a mall by himself.
Yeah. Couldn't run.
My dad and Max, they watched from the like top area, and
I can imagine.
They were like, no, they're not going to
Not
stay
my
near
child,
us. Yeah, no. I don't blame them, to be fair. But Max also used to walk away from us because we would walk barefoot.
Max has been an adult since birth, dude.
Let's be
honest.
An old soul.
An old leather soul.
Felt good. But yeah, so they like left us, and then my mom was standing there watching me fucking play the national anthem on.
That's so great, dude.
That is that, and just remembering a lot of random facts are my two useless.
But I don't think that's a useless. I think that's good.
It's fun, but it doesn't make me money.
Can I show you what I can do? I don't know if you guys can do this. I can make.
Put your dick away. Hey,
I shoot. I'm a stunt double for Drake
in winter.
Yeah, I don't know, but I can make like a big dog's head with my hands.
Oh shit! You really can.
Eh?
I'm going to take a photo of this so we can actually use it for the question. Okay, big dog head for the hand.
Big dog head.
Albert, what's yours?
What a useless fucking talent, dude. No, I wasn't talking about mine. I was just talking about you, dude.
Yo, dude, what a pose.
Yeah, that's mine. It's just me being me. I'm a useless talent. Me, I breathe. To be fair, I don't actually know what a useless. Like, I haven't like done something. I'm like, fuck, nobody else does this.
What's your party trick, dude? I can stick.
I don't have.
Yeah, that you got to do next week. I can take a can when I've shaved my head properly, and I can twist it into my head, and it sticks there, and then I can pour a drink with it.
Hectic. You see, I don't have shit like that.
But that's not useless, dude.
No,
it just leaves a fucking red-purple mark on the middle of my head for a while, dude.
I can imagine, yeah.
It's hands-free pouring.
Yeah, but I mean, the time that it takes to get this thing to stick to your head, you might as well just.
To be fair, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have.
I can click all my fingers like on demand. Like,
sound like a little crap.
Oh, if you're talking about clicking things, every time I squat, I do a click in my knee.
Can you do this with your knuckles?
No.
No, it's crazy, eh?
You sound like a little crap.
It's from water polo. Fucking blixing.
You have water in your fucking
yeah, dude. This is where everybody plays.
Oh, yeah. I need to think
I don't know
about
what it's
it,
from,
but
to be honest.
I haven't gone to a party and be like, hey guys, do you want to see my trick? You know?
Nothing.
I can't. There's like, yeah, I just can't think of it.
Okay, it's fine. You got until next week because we're going to ask this to everybody else.
what about my Snapchat? My Snapchat.
I can keep a Snapchat streak for fucking 3 years, bro.
That's pretty fucking useless.
That is so dumb.
To be fair, it is useless. Yeah.
Useless.
So no, but it's a friend of mine. A friend
But
of
it's
mine.
not a unique
Joseph,
talent. That's fucking just a bunch
That's
of.
just a Gen Z talent. Yeah. That's just a fucking useless Gen A. Yeah. Yeah. That's just yeah. That's just Gen Z being Gen Z.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, think about
Well,
it.
I'll think about it. But like, I mean, I really don't know. I don't actually know. Like, I've never been to a party. I'm like, hey guys, check this fucking thing, and then no one else has been able to do it.
You got time. You got time.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it in a week.
So we're gonna ask
Next
that question.
week,
I'm
we'll
gonna
get back to you guys.
Yeah, well, it's for next week anyways. We're just kind of introducing the topic, I think. Man's busy yawning. He just stuck Drake's penis in his mouth, dude. Holy shit.
Albert gags in victory.
So I'll ask that question and I'll also unlock the Google form, and then people can also
Please.
people can write their answers on our YouTube video comments. They can do it on please don't do that ever again. They can do it on Spotify. You can leave we'll leave a question that you can actually answer on Spotify.
That's true.
And then on social
YouTube,
media,
you
I'll
can
put it
just
up.
Leave your comment, social media. Yeah,
We'll put it up there.
Also, share this with your gran. Maybe she's got a lacquer road trip coming up, and she needs
maybe she
something
hasn't.
lacquer to entertain her.
Yeah.
If she's woke as well, obviously.
Yeah, if she's got
Please.
Twitter, there's a bunch of things we've mentioned here that she can go and look up.
Yeah. And also, if you have a whiskey suggestion for us, either send it to us.
Yeah, you can send the whiskey. You can also give us money and tell us what to buy. Like,
yeah, please.
we've had people ask that. That's, that sounds fucking rude the way I put that. But somebody asked me the other day.
Tell us what to buy.
Somebody the other day said, like, how do we do we send you whiskey? Do we give you money and tell you what to buy? So that's why I literally repeated what they said. I was like, yes, you can send us a whiskey.
Whatever you're comfortable with. If you think we're going to spend it on McDonald's, because we probably will, then don't send us the money. Rather just send us the whiskey. Yeah. And we'll try to hawk that for something, Yeah,
it sounds fucking lekker.
Oh,
we need to end this podcast on a mad fact, dude. No. We need a mad fact. And Albert, what's a crazy ass fact, dude, about a movie, anything, something fucking weird, dude.
Don't put that pressure on me.
What's that one about Scorsese and swear words and whatnot in Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh, I don't know that one, but did you know that this is going to be like a spoiler, but Apple, iPhone, tablets, MacBooks, anything like that. So this is a bit of a spoiler, but you can, in any investigatory or spy thriller or what's it, like a
Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can type thing, or even like a murder mystery type movie. If a person is holding an iPhone or a tablet or things like that, that is not the person that did it. Because Apple doesn't want to be associated with the murderer or a bad person or an evil person.
Oh shit! So you'll know immediately.
You'll know. So if you look out and whatever phone the person is using, the person who did the deed, say like in Death on the Orient Express, if they had phones in those days type thing. Like if they had phones back in those days type thing, the guy who murdered the person would have, say, like a fucking Nokia. Or
they always have those like flip phones or some shit.
They won't have an Apple. You won't see an Apple logo.
So there'll be no Apple products in the murderer's hands at any point in the movie.
In a movie, that Apple is the good guy.
That's crazy.
Because they don't want to be associated with being an evil person.
That's fucking wild, dude. I would immediately not have them in any of my movies, dude.
Yeah. That's why a lot of movies now don't even use them in movies. They often the phones and stuff they use are blanked out. That you can't tell if it's Samsung or iPhone. You can, but you don't see that like Apple logo on the back. Because they're like, okay, well, fuck, now everyone's going to know the plot of our story from the first 5 minutes.
Crazy.
Thinking about that, we recently watched Beef, and now I was thinking, because they use their phones quite a lot, all of them have Android.
Because they're all fucking murderers, dude.
Well, just about. Yeah, but all of them have Android phones. Like everyone in the film.
Yeah, because it must be such a mission, dude.
Hectic. That's crazy.
You have to find an old flip phone, like an old Motorola Razr that somebody
or a Nokia N-Gage. So you hold the dinner plate up to your head. Oh, sorry, I'm busy playing Tomb Raider. Can you call me back later? Thanks.
Dude, that's definitely a topic we're going to have to talk about in the future. It's just like that age of fucking experimentation that phones went through, dude. Because
Right, and then it's
man,
also
they
like
had
how
fucking
quick they
weird
went
shit,
from
dude.
fucking weird shit to what we're using now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
and
feel
stayed
like,
here.
I feel like it was a quick period to get to where we are. Like, well, the base model,
Yeah.
and then we've just stayed.
We just
here, and
stayed,
it's just
dude.
gotten
There's no
better and better.
exploration, man.
There hasn't been any wild, like wild phones.
Because there was wild shit. There was a one that looked like a teardrop for no fucking reason.
Yeah,
dude.
and like
no
now
reason.
The weirdest phone is the Samsung Flip, and you're like, well, that was fucking 20 years ago. That was the phones, you know.
And the fucking Motorola chocolate. What the fuck? Firstly, the name.
Baby chocolate.
It was just like a single panel, but like
so weird,
but it had
dude.
numbers as well. It was so confusing.
weird.
It was like a touchscreen that wasn't ready to be a touchscreen.
Yeah,
Actually, they were like, "No, guys, touchscreen's the future." Yeah. Where's Motorola now? Making walkie-talkies. That's it.
They're bringing out the
Walkie-talkies in the
Motorola
movies.
Chocolate 2024,
Yes,
dude.
sis.
And it's going to be released by Drake, dude.
It's like, did you see? Actually, funny enough,
Get
now
on
that-
it, dude. It's fucking huge, dude.
Yeah, he needs a camera that long.
It's
just to
actually a
take
tablet.
But have you seen like Nokia? Their latest thing is enjoy the moment.
Yes, yeah.
So, but I look at the phone and I'm like, I look at it and it's an old school flip phone with numbers and everything, and I'm like, WhatsApp's gonna be a bitch on that thing. But I want one. I'm kind of tired of touchscreen shit.
Yes.
And I look at it and I'm like, but I want one actually. Like that would be fucking great.
I don't know,
But
dude.
basically everybody needs to stop being pussies and actually just make another Engage.
Yeah, that's it, dude.
Stop being pussies. Just make another
Dude,
Engage.
we
everyone.
need people to go fucking mad
just a
again,
gaming
dude.
phone, but not a gaming phone. Like, Razer's released a phone, and it's just the fucking Steam Deck.
Yeah.
No, like a gaming phone.
No, there's some cool shit, and like there's some things that I've come across recently which I think might replace cell phones.
Like the Samsung camera phone. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was like
Where
an
it
actual
had a
fucking camera.
lens on the back.
It had
yeah.
it had like a zoom lens on the back, like
Yeah, I
an
remember
actual
that, yeah.
optical.
That was still like S6, S7.
Yeah, dude.
But now, I mean,
crazy.
what's going to replace phones is that Vision Pro by Apple.
Oh, no, I don't know, dude. I think people look like
Because
a
it
bit of a
makes
dickhead.
sense.
But we talk
Yeah,
about
this
that
is
next
next
week,
week,
dude.
yeah,
There's
sorry.
some really fucking cool shit on that thing, but I don't want to look like that. But yeah, let's say that for next week. We
just
can't
for
do this,
home use,
dude.
yeah,
We can't do
sorry.
this. This is
Bye.
what we did last. This is what we did last week, and then you know how long it took me to export. You know how long it took me to.
How long it took me to fuck someone?
No, it took me so long to export this podcast, dude.
Okay. But thank you, everyone. Thank you, Albert, for your general guestness again. We really appreciate you being the permanent guest here.
Yeah, dude, thank you so much for
this.
coming through tonight.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Also, Albert started gymming with us, and I forget how fucking strong this oak is. He's ridiculously strong.
200.
Yeah, 200 kilo snatch. Yes,
Down,
yes.
dude.
Just enough for Drake's
Clean
fucking
snatch.
200 kilo dick.
Yes, dude. And on that bombshell,
It's the Top Gear theme tune. It's actually
I was
called
like,
Jessica, by the way.
I was like, did we have a new song?
No, that's the
like, I don't know how to say podcast here,
because
dude.
you were like, on that bombshell. That's why I was like, anyway,
Love you guys.
thanks.
Have a good week. Podcast.
Bye.